Summer Noel. I'm usually your host for our channel, but this is our first time going live. If you follow us avidly on our Facebook group, I do lives every single day. You guys are used to my bright shining weird face, but today we have Chris Fields here. So if you're a member of our Facebook group, you know Chris Fields. He's one of my besties, and he came up to visit us. He drove
5 hours.
Yeah, many hours to come spend the week with us. So he wanted to craft. So I was like, let's do this. So we're gonna make 6 cups. Chris is gonna be working on 3 cups. I'm gonna be working on 3 cups. We're gonna be here. Hi guys. We're gonna be here answering questions as we go. So feel free to pop up questions. We will try to see them if we can. If not, I know that some of our regular followers on YouTube, we are everywhere. YouTube, TikToks, Instagram. Some of our regular Facebook members are going to be over here, and I'm sure they're going to be able to help answer any questions you guys have. So if you have questions about anything we're doing, drop them in the comments. If we don't catch them, one of our awesome members will probably be able to see and answer your questions. So we're going to try to jump right in. We're going to try to keep this live moving as quickly as possible so that there's not a bunch of dead air. We're going to be trying to teach you guys as much stuff as we can. Hello, Kim.
And hello to the newbies too.
Someone yes, hi newbies.
Hi newbies.
If you have never seen us live, it gets weird. I have no shame.
And I have no filter.
There you go. So yeah, we're gonna jump in. Chris is gonna be doing a dinosaur scale tumbler. He has got his scales all printed out. He's got this super cool textured paper that we got. It looks like hand pressed paper.
Is that the colored one or the uncolored one?
This is an uncolored one.
Okay, yeah.
And when you do these dinosaur scales, he picked out this paper. It's beautiful paper, but it is not colored core, so you can see that it's got a light colored edge to it. If you hold it, you can see the light edge kind of shows there. So when he gets this on his tumbler, he doesn't want those light edges. So what he's been doing for the last hour is going along on the edges and just using a black Sharpie marker and coloring the edge with black. So that when it's on the cup, it has this look instead of having that little beigey yellow line around each scale.
Which is why my fingers look dirty.
So if you are going to be following along with this one or rewatching this one and trying this technique on your own, know that if you get cardstock that is colored core, you don't need to do this extra step. But he wanted this specialty paper that did have the light colored core, so he just darkened it up using a Sharpie pen. So he's got these all set up and ready to go. So when he's doing that dragon tumbler, I'm going to be doing a separate dragon tumbler. Mine is going to be using the bubble method and UV resin and also vinyl. This is our clear printable vinyl. This is done on the inkjet printer. And I'm going to be cutting out sections of this and using it on the tumbler as well as doing the bubble method around it. So mine is going to be a multi-level kind of visual treat for the eyes, as you may. Again, this is actually my first time combining these 2 different things together, so we'll just see. We might be learning as we go here, but I hope that I can share some tips with you guys about this. So Chris is still prepping a little bit for this. It's gonna get weird up in here. So he's gonna be doing that dragon tumbler. I'm gonna be doing a second dragon tumbler. He's also gonna do a 3-colored ombre. He's got 3 colors from our collection chosen out. One is named after him. He created this color and we named it after Chris. So he's got this beautiful soft aqua color, a deep dark purplish blue. So we've got Wayne. Wayne actually has a little bit of black in him. He's a mix. He's one of our custom mixes. He was part of our sub box.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he's a little black. I
should probably pick another color then.
Really? It's beautiful.
Yeah, but I don't have any black on the cup.
No, but if you use this as your bottom color and then go 1, 2.
Yeah, the black will do with the purple.
3.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That's good. So we've got Wayne, Naveen, and Chris. Now, you won't be able to find Wayne on our website. This is a glitter subscription only. We do a monthly subscription. You can find that on our website, iwantglitter.com. And so you can check that out if you want to get signed up for that. That is custom mixed glitter. It comes out once a month on the 1st. And you got to be subscribed to get that glitter. It does not launch on our website as a regular glitter. It is only available through that subscription. So he's going to be using Wayne, which was a sub box, Naveen, and Chris. Then on my side, I'm going to be doing a hand glittered detailed design. And we have these on our website. It's very hard to see because you can't see the lines on it. But this is a sugar skull. It's a skull and it's got some roses around the outside and some petals and flowers. You're gonna be able to see the detail as we work on this. This is a piece of vinyl that this has been cut out on. I'm going to be placing it down on a tumbler. We're going to be doing spray adhesive, glittering it all up, and doing this. You're going to see the details come out as we work on this one. I'm not going to get super heavy into describing what it is right now. We'll get to that when I start working on it. But this this specific decal, if you want to test this out, is available on the website, right, Christina?
Making it active now.
Oh, she's making it active right now. We have these on the website, so they're not always available. She puts them up when I do lives and stuff and teach about it, so people can grab these if you want to go ahead and try doing it this way. I will explain a little bit more about what this is when we get to that tumbler. And then I'm also going to be doing a mica burnish glitter peekaboo. So that's going to be a cup that you're going to be able to see me do start to finish today, because I've got the next, second, and third and final steps all finished already. So you're going to see me start from the beginning, and then we're going to get epoxy on it. When I'm going to put that to the side, I'm going to bring the cup in that I've already got done that way with epoxy on it, bring it in, do the next layer, do the next step, drop epoxy on it, and then I'll be able to show you the finished product. Are you changing your mind?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay.
It's really
I gotta
big.
let Chris get out of here.
I'll see when Christina comes back, and I'll have her grab me a dark blue. That way
Yeah, I can do it. I know which
You
one
sure?
it is. Yeah, it's gonna be Keanu.
I'm sorry. I just kept looking at, and now that I know that there's black in there, it's like it's gorgeous. It is so pretty, but I didn't want to look. Yeah, I didn't want it to look so.
Keanu is.
I didn't want to look speckled.
Yeah, Keanu is the fine, super dark purple blue. So that's the 3 cups I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be doing a dragon tumbler. I'm going to be doing the hand painted design, the hand glitter design, and the mica burnish glitter peekaboo.
Like a makeup tutorial.
Pew! Oh yeah. I clearly don't watch any of those.
Yeah, me either.
So everybody, we're also live on our Facebook group, but so everybody on Facebook, if you don't know what's going on, we are live on YouTube. We just went live in the Facebook group real quick to let everybody know, because we have a lot of people over in our Facebook group that like to check us out live when we're on. Everybody that's over on our Facebook channel, jump over to YouTube and you can interact. We're going to be watching comments there. We've got you guys live on Facebook, just kind of a bird's eye view of what we're doing. But if you really want to see what we're going, go ahead and jump onto our YouTube channel.
I don't know if she's telling me I'm beautiful or if the color Chris is beautiful.
Oh, well, I'll take it both ways.
Right, I'm gonna say, yeah, thanks.
Oh no, so Lady Outlaw, yeah, I don't do slow-mo. This is me 100% of the day. If you've followed me on any of my channels, on any of my episodes here on YouTube, I am a fast talker. I'm a fast learner. I try not to, I'm a fast talker in general, but also the way I learn is I need to get that information quick. I don't like to linger, and I'm not a pause person. So I teach the way I like to learn. So this will be posted to YouTube as a regular video, so you will be able to. Hi, Diana. Oh. You will be able to. You're used to my fast talking, Diana. You're gonna
use her slow mo.
Oh yes, I live in high speed. Thank you, Tammy. Yes. So you will be able to rewatch this again if you want to. 2 angles. Jessica's over here saying she's watching us from 2 angles. Okay, so Chris is going to jump in. Which one do you want to start with, Chris?
I'm going to start with my dragon one, yeah, since I've spent so much time prepping.
Okay, so I'm going to point you guys down so you can kind of see what we've got going on here.
Okay, so I made one of these once before, and I used like these little sticky dots. I've never used double-sided tape, but I'm really excited because I feel like this is going to be so much faster than having to stick every single one of those scales with a dot.
Yep.
And then, sneaking them under. I didn't hiccup that time. Let's see. So,
I double strip it down along the bottom, and I would basically kind of like almost the whole cup.
Double strip the whole cup.
Well, like I would do it. I'm going to be we're working in tandem together. We're collaborating. I would do a strip, a strip, a strip. So
okay,
it's a lot of adhesive.
Okay.
I have a sheet of double-sided adhesive. You want to just put a whole sheet on it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would be convenient.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Just kidding. We're not doing this anymore.
But if you don't have a set of double adhesive tape, like a full sheet, like Christina has, you can use, like this is the double-sided tape. Just wrap the double-sided tape around, peel the backing off, and start sticking. But Christina's gonna go get the
the whole sheet.
I mean, I feel like Christina could have mentioned that when I was asking for the double-sided tape for the dragon scales. Fail. All right. Well, we said we were going to get started and go for it. We've already got our first speed bump. Already had our first speed bump. All right. So while that we are waiting for that, I will get my dragon scale started. So I am going to be using.
Doing?
I am going to be using this. This is a sheet of clear printable vinyl. We are currently sold out of this, you guys. I'm very sorry. We are working. We've got our order in. It's going to be shipping to us as soon as possible.
But isn't that gorgeous though?
So this is just
sheet really takes the color.
Oh yeah. And this is done with an inkjet printer. Everyone always asks what we use. And I prefer, we have a Canon and I prefer inkjet. So we have laser printers, but I prefer the inkjet. So this is a Canon inkjet.
Thank you, dear.
So I am going to take pieces of this and I'm going to start, and I want it to be in an unusual shape. I don't want it to be all.
Oh, look at that. That's going to fit. It's going to fit. That's perfect.
All right. So I'm going to be cutting out pieces of this and I'm going to be placing it on the tumbler in random areas.
And we're sure this is double-sided?
Mm-hmm. They're two different.
So yeah, one side is this backing and then the red is another backing.
Oh, I see.
So I've got my clear printable vinyl. The reason I wanted it clear is I wanted it to be very subtle. I've got my tumbler prepped in gray. This has been sanded and prepped. But I want the scales to be subtle. And if you put this on white printed vinyl, this would be a very solid color. But I want the background to kind of dilute the color a little bit, per se.
I should have cut that first.
So we are going to just slowly press this down onto the tumbler. Nice and easy does it. I put it a little bit on the curve, which is going to create an issue for me here.
Well, I've created an issue, so this will be fun. I should have cut that first, and I didn't. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to cut this off of the bottom. Or maybe I could just cut a strip off and then lace it.
Lay it to where the bottom is down, and then you can use the edge trimmer.
Okay. Oh, that's perfect, yeah.
Along the top to get the excess off. So I'm just carefully going in and pressing this down. If there's a little crease or whatnot, it's not too drastic along the edges because we are going to be going right over the edges of this with the bubble method. If you have not seen the bubble method, I have an entire tutorial just for the bubble method, and that's the only cup that I work on. So you can check that out on the LittleLee and Rose channel. I put that out just over a year ago, so it's one of my previous tumblers. But see, the scales are real subtle. They got the grays poking through. The gray peeks through. And we're just going to cut out pieces of this and kind of stick it around on the tumbler. Like I said, I'm going to be going through this and doing the bubble method over. Nice. Oh, they're here. Squeegee.
Oh, good.
Okay. Press that down nice and firm with the squeegee. Do you want an X-Acto knife or do you want an edge trimmer?
Edge trimmer probably would be better. I've got bubbles. Of course, I didn't think about that
I
either.
don't think the bubbles will matter.
The bubbles won't matter too much.
As long as you can get the paper down pretty flat.
But they bother me.
They won't show. You'll be good.
Okay, so this is the bottom.
You know what's bothering me?
Is that we didn't paint the bottom red?
Well, there's that. But I thought of that immediately as we started. I was like, ah, crap. We didn't paint the bottom red. But no, there was too many creases. It was going to make me nuts. So I'm just moving my large piece of vinyl up a little bit so we don't have the creases.
I promise you this has not been scripted. You'll see.
In case you couldn't tell.
Wait till I get scales stuck in my arm hair. I promise you.
Wait, no,
This is different. It feels like it's been recorded already. Nope.
I promise.
Chris forgot
I neglected my bottom.
No, he's the one who's always like, always attend to your bottom.
I know, and then I didn't. I didn't.
That's
So
all right.
I'm gonna put scales. I'll just put scales all around.
Well, I was gonna say scales. No, we just add spray adhesive at the end and glitter it with like red glitter or.
Ruben.
You know what I should have done? We should have. Oh dang it. Printed out like something like this, put a dragon on it, put at the bottom.
We can still do that.
Okay. Okay.
But you would actually want to wait for that until the bottom is epoxied and smooth, and then put the
See?
cap over
See, we
it.
didn't make a mistake.
We're good. We're good. All right. So there's my first little piece of dragon scale. I'm not gonna waste any of this.
Do you want me to make another sheet?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I
That's
won't.
fine.
Yeah, this is totally plenty. I'm not doing a big pieces of it. Just a little bit. These are just gonna be little bits peeking out of scales, and then the rest is gonna be done in the dragon, the bubble method.
So if you can see what I'm doing, I mistook my top for my bottom, and now I'm having to press my stick-on adhesive down to then cut it off of the cup. Yes.
So what he's got here, this is an edge trimmer. We have this on our Amazon shopping list. Once this video is posted, I will drop all the links for all the tools that we do underneath. But this is, if you have never seen me use this in the Facebook group, this is an edge trimmer. You just take the cup, press it down. There's a razor blade, and you just slide the cup around, and it's gonna slice a perfectly straight line around the tumbler. I feel like I'm cutting out little amoebas.
Okay, so now I just have to get this part off, which shouldn't be too hard.
Perfect. I would do the top edge too, because this, I'm gonna have him trim the top a little bit down, because you don't want the everything to come right up to that edge. You want to be able to have a little bit of a silver showing so that the epoxy has somewhere to seal down to before it gets to that top. Use the X-Acto knife.
Oh, look, it's actually peeling off because I cut it, so that's
Oh,
perfect.
it is coming off. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let me do the top. Okay.
Thank you, Mary Jane. Mary Jane says she loves my nail color. For some reason, guys, YouTube keeps getting rid of the comments. I keep having to swipe up to get comments to see you guys. Hi, guys. Megan says, that's my motto. When in doubt, just add glitter. Yep, that's how we roll over
That's
here.
how I live my life.
Truth, I believe this.
Yeah.
I believe and know this. And for everybody that follows us on the Facebook group, I did not get out of Hobby Lobby for under $100. I mean, I bet on myself, so I won a lot of money.
Okay, is this gonna come off?
Make sure. Oh, I almost put those scales on upside down. All right.
Perfect.
All right, so now I have these. I have never done this before, you guys. This is all in theory in my brain cup going on here, doing the vinyl with the bubble method. I almost feel like I should glitter it and then bubble method. Because I feel like the edges are still going to be able to be a hard edge underneath the bubble method.
Down a bit too.
Yeah.
There's some bow. Oh, you have bow.
The what?
You want some bow?
Oh no, I would do it with like Scott.
Oh.
So if you don't know this, all of our glitters on our website are named after boys' names, because I have triplet girls and I never got to name boys. So Christina's like, you should name all your glitters after boys. So all the glitters on the website are boys. Can you? Oh, he's already got Keanu. I can use Keanu.
Okay.
Because then I'll do like Miley, and then all our Micahs are named after girls' names. Then I could do Miley over the top.
Do you have Miley here? Or do you want my brother?
No, but you know what? I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to do hang method to add Scott. Because I don't want to spray adhesive all over the vinyl. Okay.
All right.
Get hang method with quick here.
Katie, I absolutely love Texas. I do not miss California for even 5 minutes. All right, so I'm kind of brainstorming this one as I go. I'm gonna actually go in and do hang method around this, and then I'm gonna drop Keanu, the glitter color Keanu, over the top. So, because I want to soften up these edge on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Okay, so should I put these just right there at the top?
Yes.
Okay.
I would start, you can start a little higher because you can always go back in with the edge trimmer and cut these down. But yeah.
Oh, this is the most brilliant thing since ever. This, like...
You're going the wrong way.
What?
You're going the wrong way. You want the tips pointing down and you want to start on the bottom first.
They are pointing
Nope,
down.
that's not the tip.
Oh.
That's the top of the scale. So this is your tip. So you want the ones that are this going,
dang.
you want this point.
So I did my other dragon tumbler wrong.
Yes. Remember, we've already had this conversation. So like this. Just like this. And then you go around and then the next one will be like this. See?
So, but what about, so
then take
normally
this one.
what I do is just do all the bottom and then do the next row and then do the next.
And that's
okay.
what you're going to do. You're going to overlap.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm going to drop it down. We're going to go in and fix that with like Mod Podge.
Mm-hmm.
And then work your way around the tumbler.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Who just did that? Hold on. Somebody just gave us something fun. Oh, Sherry Sutton says, how's it going?
I'll tell you how's it going.
Jessica, you got a sick day, girl. Are you sick with the crafting flu? So for anybody that's just joining us, if you've not ever seen us live before, whenever you guys send us money through any of our live stars or like this that Sherry Sutton just donated, all of the money that you guys send us goes directly towards our service dog initiative, or it does change it. Oh no, wait, I'm wrong.
Oh no.
I'm wrong. Back up. I let you got going. Good thing you're not sticking these down too hard. Back up.
Okay.
I'm telling you wrong.
Did you need a visual of what dragon skills look like?
Just like that. Just
Wait,
bare.
what-
So you don't want to. You want to just have a tiny overlip.
But now that's silver.
It's
then.
okay. It's tiny. And then the next one will go like this.
Okay, but I'm doing the bottom.
Yeah, and just overlap it a teeny tiny bit. Oh, Megan. Well, this is our first YouTube live. I've never done a YouTube live before. We thought we got all this going on. Chris is here visiting. We're gonna do because we've got so many cups going on. It'll be fun to do a YouTube.
Yeah, Chris is here making mistakes.
Well, I'm aiding and abetting in those mistakes. So we're kind of just having fun. I'm putting down vinyl, and I'm gonna now glitter around the edges. I was gonna just do bubble method on this, but again, I'm gonna try to avoid the harsh lines under the bubble method I'm gonna do a layer of glitter underneath, and then we'll do the bubble method over the top. So I'm gonna get our vent fan going here. And Chris, you're gonna need to hand me a set of gloves over there.
I would love to.
This is probably gonna be our live today. So if you're gonna be looking for us on Facebook, we will probably not go live on Facebook. I'm live on Facebook currently.
Oh,
right
Megan,
now.
you're gonna learn a lot today. She says, I love learning from other people's mistakes. She's gonna learn a lot today. You never seen me craft before. It's just one constant mistake.
We're just constantly doing back out, back out,
Right.
back out.
No.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna mix a little bit of epoxy and get going with the hang method. If you've never seen me live and you've not heard this, please know that whenever we work with epoxy in here, we have a $5,000 vent fan in here that sucks, and it's directly above us, and it's sucking the air out as fast as it can. It's like a wind going by us, so it's well ventilated. So we do not wear a mask while we're working so that you guys can hear us really well.
Did you say LittleLee and Rose Epoxy?
Did somebody say?
Did someone say LittleLee and Rose Epoxy?
LittleLee and Rose Epoxy. Yes, I'm using LittleLee and Rose Epoxy. Our epoxy is low VOC, but just for safeties, we always tell you guys, please keep your body safe. Wear your masks. We always wear nitrile gloves no matter what. You don't want to come in contact. Even if you're not allergic right away, you can end up giving yourself an allergy over time with contact dermatitis.
Contact dermatitis.
And you just want to be very careful with your lungs as well.
Oh,
but like I
shoot.
said, we have a
See, look, now what
crazy.
I've done.
What?
It doesn't fit.
It's all right. Just go. So how much do you got? There. So just go like half. and then do the other half.
Okay.
And you won't even notice at the end. Oh, I know, we're working, we're trying to get it in. Oh boy, did I do 2 parts here, guys? Oh yeah, I can see them in there. I'm crafting for 2 over here.
Wait,
all right,
did
so,
you do both?
Yep, A and B. You can see the dot in the middle. You
Okay.
can see the 2 dots. So I'm just using about 5 grams. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome.
I'm a newbie. Welcome, newbie.
Oh, what's going to happen in Missouri? Are they having tornado warnings? So I'm going to mix this. This is just 5 grams. We measure the LittleLee and Rose epoxy by weight on our scale. The scales we also have on the website. We are currently sold out of all of our epoxy.
Or
Yep.
This way.
Nope.
This way.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I can do this.
I have no idea, Annette. Oh, Brittany! Welcome, welcome. Brittany, if you have not joined our Facebook group, jump over there and join us over there. We do lives every day there. This is our first live here on YouTube. We are doing a ton of cups. Chris is visiting from down south Texas.
From down south Texas.
And so we're doing some online crafting. Hi, Jamie. Yes, but just know, you guys, anytime you guys send us donations, it goes directly towards our service dog program. Lake of Ozarks, the alarms are going off.
Hello from Chicago. You know, I've never been to Chicago.
Oh, Chicago's very fun.
I've never been.
I need baby wipes. Baby wipes.
Never
Also,
been.
if you are just getting into epoxy, baby wipes are your best friend. They clean up epoxy very, very well. My absolute favorite, I've been doing this for years now, my absolute favorite baby wipes to use with epoxy are these Huggies Natural Care. I've gone through all kinds of brands. I find that these are the best. They work really well, but they're not super liquidy. They don't have too much. Some of them are just too wet, and it's a big fuss. So you want to be get yourself into the Huggies Natural Care. They have them at everywhere, like Hobby Lobby, Walmart, grocery stores.
Hobby Lobby be smart
I order
to
them in
carry
bulk.
them.
Yeah, I order in bulk on Walmart. Jeez, I cannot talk today. I order in bulk off of Amazon. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to be very, very sparse. I don't want this epoxy to be able to run or drip at all. I want it to basically work as an adhesive. So I'm going to be using just a few grams on the entire tumbler. I'm going to take the epoxy, run it right up to the edge of the vinyl and just over the lip of the vinyl just a little bit. The reason we're doing that, we decided to do that, is because I had this cup conceptualized in my mind what we're going to do, and as I started working on it, I realized I'm going to have to kind of shift gears here a little bit, and I don't want to have a harsh line from the vinyl showing out from underneath the bubble method when we get going there.
Hi, Carla.
Baby wipes are your best friend, Kelly. Awesome. Yes, me too, girl. I buy in bulk. So I'm just going along, and we're going to glitter over this tumbler right along over the edges of each piece of vinyl. And again, I'm going to try to do this cup with as minimal amount of epoxy and just work to spread it. If you've ever seen my hang method tutorial, you've seen you got to do you got a little elbow grease in this process. But it's nice because you don't have to rush, because epoxy does take time to cure. So once you get going, you can take your time to really work this epoxy down the cup and get a nice thin layer.
And I think one of the best tips that you gave too was also that it shouldn't feel super, super slick. Like if it's super, super slick and you're not having a little difficulty spreading it around, then you have too much.
If you're not using elbow grease to move the epoxy, then you've got too much, and you're going to have some drip and some movement in your epoxy.
And it'll shift your glitter.
It'll shift your glitter. So that's why you want a nice thin coat. You can see I just dipped my finger in there one time. Hi, Carla, you made it over. I see everybody's kind of popping from, if you are over on our Facebook group, we are live on YouTube. That's why you guys only have a bird's eye view over there on Facebook. So if you want to see us straight on, join us on YouTube, and you can catch us, you can catch the top view. So I'm just working this down. And like I said, you saw, I just dipped my finger in there one time, and I'm more than halfway done with the tumbler. So it takes very, very little epoxy. And what you do, I can see it because of the color of paint that I chose, but what you do is when you go and you're sliding your finger down, when you feel your finger kind of stick to the cup as opposed to gliding on the cup, that means you have hit a spot where there is no epoxy. So you want to make sure you just go over that section a couple times to make sure you get epoxy down on that area. So you do want your finger to glide, but if it's easy to move the epoxy, then you've got too much. So you want to actually be working that epoxy around on that cup.
Hang method is great to work with. Yes, it is.
Yes, hang method is very, very, it's great, especially if you have like one little bobble on your tumbler and you need just to,
For me? Thank you. Welcome.
Very much.
I feel like when you open that door, the temperature went up 10 degrees. I felt it like hit us. Oh, but it's because the fan's on.
Oh yeah,
Suck the hot air right in. So you can see here when I can feel it where my finger kind of sticks, I know that that's where there's no epoxy. And if you guys can see, there's epoxy here and not epoxy here. Again, I'm still working with the same epoxy that I did with my first dip of my finger. I just keep going to the bottom and anywhere there might be extra epoxy built up, getting it on my finger and going into the next spot.
This was a brilliant idea. This is so easy now.
Oh, using the full sheet.
Oh my gosh, yes. And it'll probably get a better fit too. It'll be
Okay, I'm gonna do a second dip, but I'm not gonna get as much as the first. I'll start moving that. So I'm just going right around the edge here. Who's crafting with us? Who's up there crafting with us?
Chris is attempting to craft.
Chris is crafting. Yes, Jessica, we got Chris in here. That's why we decided to go live on YouTube for the first time.
You didn't recognize my arm hair?
I'm pretty sure the laugh, everyone would get the laugh.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just FYI, I don't know that we still have the same family-friendly rule over here on YouTube. I don't know. So in the Facebook group, we have a rule if me or one of the moderators or anybody ever cusses on a live, they have to give a glitter out as a prize. As a sorry for cussing.
I need to know if is considered.
Yes.
Okay. I spelled it so.
Oh, they will let you know. They will let you know because they'll be like, glitter!
That's not my go-to when I have to like keep it like PC family friendly. So.
Oh, Emily's friend. So Emily had a friend live, and she dropped the F-bomb, and it was hilarious. I was watching, and I was about to leave, and then she said the F-bomb on a live, and I swear, it's really a joke because everybody likes it when we cuss because then they get glitter given away. And so they're like, glitter, glitter, I want the glitter, give me glitter.
Here, you think there? Or do I need to move that down?
Hi, Josephine. So if everybody on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. So if we want a better angle at what we're doing, you can check us out on YouTube.
That's too much, or is that good?
That's perfect.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Because that's lower than
Show them a shot of what the actual cup looks like because all they see is... So he's got this textured paper he's working on. You watching us at the beach?
Oh, is that
You'd be
Jen?
giving it- oh.
Is that Jen? Yeah, that's
Well,
my
that's
problem
Emily.
too.
Emily is normally a potty mouth, but she does pretty good.
I haven't been having to work very, very
I
hard.
actually think I'm going to do Wayne because you wanted to avoid the black. I think I'm going to go with the black. So I'm going to be using Wayne because Chris decided not to use Wayne. So I've got my whole cup now done in hang method. I avoided over the spots, but I did just around the edges of the spots. So now I'm just going to drop my glitter on. I've got my parchment paper already set. If you have to drop chunky glitter onto a tumbler, the absolute best way to do it
really
is with hang method. So Wayne is not available on the website, guys. Wayne was a sub-box glitter. So that's why you want to, if you want to be a part of our sub-box, you don't want to miss out on the rad stuff. And I believe today's is today the 27th?
I think so.
Or the 28th? You have until the 28th to get signed up for this month's sub-box. So if you want to get in on that, just go to our website, iwantglitter.com, and sign yourself up. Okay, tap, tap, tap all the excess off. Get the butt. Don't neglect your butt.
Don't neglect your bottom.
Now, if you struggle with not being able to get smooth edges over the bottom of your cup, you can take a fine glitter that matches your chunky glitter and only bring the chunky up to right close to the edge and then do the rest in the fine glitter. And that's gonna make it a little easier to cover your butt. But I will show you what I do, my technique to, whoa!
Gonna spill.
Wayne just went a little nuts, tried to escape.
Calm down, Wayne.
Oh boy, Wayne didn't fit back in the jar.
How does that happen?
He just escaped. Well, we've got our first glitter fart.
Yeah, we do.
Way too much Wayne for that bottle. There's even still more in the paper. So what you can do is press the bottom, get that glitter laying nice and flat. That's also a benefit to the hang method, is the glitter will go down super flat. Then I also take my finger and right along that edge, I just do a little tap. And any big chunks that are sticking up, it's gonna knock those chunky boys off. I don't need amazing coverage on this one. If I did need it to be super well covered, I would have spray painted it a matching color. But like I said, I'm kind of doing this cup on the fly and it's changing as we go. But I'm gonna be doing the bubble method over this glitter. The reason we did the glitter was to soften up this edge between the scales here so you don't see that edge. So I'm just gonna go back through and tap this glitter down. You can wrap it in parchment as well to smooth it down. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do the tap, 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 tap. And this is gonna lay that glitter down real nice and flat, so it's easier to get coverage on it.
My students are calling me, and I'm ignoring them. That's okay.
Tell them, say, I'm busy teaching. I'm busy teaching.
I'm on vacation.
So Tammy, the reason I'm tapping versus rolling is when you roll and you're using hang method, it tends to knock a little bit more glitter off. But really I'm tapping because it's a habit and I like the way it feels. But there's no real plus or minus to either way. I just really like the way this feels. I love the satisfaction of feeling it go flat. But you can roll. I will show you the roll once I'm gonna go all the way around this tumbler and then I can do a roll. So anybody who has not seen that done, you can watch me do it. But you can see here, there's a little bit of the gray poking through the glitter. Oh, Wayne is so pretty on camera.
It really is.
It's ridiculous. So you can see a little bit of the gray paint sticking out from behind. But if you want, you can take your tumbler, lay your parchment down on here like this, and press. I do find, like I said though, and when you do that, you tend to get some slip in the, because you have that hang method layer underneath there, it can be a little bit more slippery. I've got all this glitter sitting here. Don't waste Wayne. But yeah, you can do the tap or the roll, like I said. But when I'm doing hand method, I like the tap. I like the way it feels. If you're doing spray adhesive, the roll is super easy. It's personal preference, really. All right, so this guy now is gonna need to cure up overnight.
Look at your bottom, you got some.
It's all right, I'm gonna be doing bubble method over
Oh,
the
that's
whole
right,
thing.
that's right.
Yeah. So this is gonna get a layer of bubble method, but this epoxy needs to cure up. So this is gonna sit overnight and we will work on it tomorrow. There's a solid chance we're gonna be going live again tomorrow to continue working on the projects we started today. There is one project that I'm gonna get started here and I will be able to finish it, complete it all the way through.
This is really coming along.
So he chose large scales and they look great and it makes the project really easy because he doesn't have to do as many scales.
That's right. I have so little amount of patience and attention, so the faster the better.
Work smarter, not harder.
Look. Male names are killing me.
Oh, thank you, Tony. The male names are killing you. Well, I've got triplet girls, and my entire life I only ever wanted boys. My entire life, since I was like 7 years old, I was like, I want boys. I want a whole lot of boys because I'm a total tomboy. And then we found out I was pregnant. We found out we were having twins. Then we found out we were having triplets, and then we found out they were all girls. So joke was on me, huh? Oh, I don't want to get glitter all. Look at that, I'm all covered in glitter. I wasn't planning on
That
doing
sounds like
it.
a great problem to have.
Having 3 girls at one time?
No, being covered in glitter.
Oh.
But also, you have great girls.
I know, they're good kids. They're good kids. They're spicy sometimes, but they're good. All right, so now we got that cup. So I just put, I just took a PVC pipe, stuck it into there. Oh, thank you, Tony. Tony just sent us $20 for our service dog program. Thank you, Tony. I just took this PVC pipe, stuck it up inside, took it off my hand, and then I have these big ceramic vases with little narrow tops, and I just
And they're heavy.
Yeah, and they're very heavy, and I just stick the pipe down inside that vase, and it works as a drying rack. See, here's one I got going on right now. So this is a big, heavy ceramic pot, a vase, and I use it to hold my cups and for when they're drying. It's like just a pretty version of a drying rack.
When mine are ready to dry, I normally panic because I don't think things out like that. So then I'm just holding a cup like in the air until it dries. Because that's how I craft.
I need to get some glitter off my hand. There's glitter all over my jeans, so I can't wipe it on my own pants.
And you know, I wouldn't mind. You're just like, yeah, he'll wear it. He likes glitter. Yep.
I remember when I was doing buttons and I had to make you a guy button, like a button, and I was like, well, what kind of glitters do guys like? And he's like, you're like, I don't know. I'm not a normal guy. I like all glitter.
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe green? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go have to wash my hands. So if you ever get to this predicament where you've got glitter on your hands and you need to get it all off, and because you're gonna work on another project that you don't want contaminated, the easiest, fastest way and best way to get glitter unstuck from your hands is just using soap and water. But soap and water, the soap removes the static electricity out of the glitter, so it doesn't stick to you as much, and it washes right off in the soap
So
and water.
before you go, because I have to start, I think what's the last layer?
Nope, you got 2 more. You got 2 more.
Oh,
there.
2 more, okay.
Because you got to finish the
Yeah,
top part.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Show them what you're doing. Show them your cup so far. Because they can't actually see your cup with the angle you've got it at.
So I'm sorry, it is a weird angle, but so what we've done, in case you you missed the very beginning, what we were going to do was put double-sided tape and then do all the way around, but then someone, I forget who said, was like, yeah, Christina was like, hey, you want to just use like the entire sheet of double-sided tape? And I was like, oh yeah. So we put it on here, we cut it to size, and so now we don't have to worry about gluing them down or using little dots or whatnot, because I don't always have like the best patience with things, and so this absolutely has been the absolute easiest way that I've ever done one of these. So I'm definitely going to buy some of those sheets now.
Yeah.
Because this, I mean, it would take me hours to do this normally. I'm waiting to see how you epoxy. Oh, I'm just gonna dump it on there.
So there's multiple steps here. We've got to go in and tack down the edges. So he's probably going to go in and take little pieces of double-sided tape, stick it under there, push this down.
Or Mod Podge.
Or Mod Podge.
Yeah.
But you can see as you add the next layers, as he's adding the next layers, like this edge is kind of sticking up, but as he adds the next one down, it's kind of holding that down. Mm-hmm. So what he's going to just end up doing is doing some Mod Podge over the top, letting that completely dry. And then when I do these, you'll watch all these fabric tutorials and these tutorials that do these dragon scales, and they say do like 7 or 8 layers of Mod Podge and let it completely dry. That is excessive. You really only need like 1 layer of Mod Podge, and then like I would say 7 layers of clear coat spray paint. And the reason I say that, one, it's a time saver, because if you're doing 7 layers of Mod Podge and you're waiting till it completely dries in
you'll
between,
have to wait for
it's going
days.
to take you forever. If you just have to wait for the spray paint to dry in between layers, you can do 7 layers in an hour, and then let that completely dry, I would say overnight. And what that do is the spray paint actually puts a barrier on there, just like it does is Mod Podge. So I've actually learned with my fabric, I do 1 layer of Mod Podge and like 5 or 6 layers of spray adhesive. Clear coat spray paint. Oh boy, now we're live on Jessica's TV. So this is gonna be getting a layer of Mod Podge next, will be his next step. Well, yeah, if
Yeah, I
if
like
you
to,
can
yeah.
tuck in anywhere you want, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think the Mod Podge will be great.
Okay, so my next one that I'm working on, let me get another piece of parchment paper because I'm going to make a mess here. I'm going to be doing the Enchanted
Try to do
Fairy
it like
tumbler.
this. Oh, that
Oh
sounds
wait,
like
no, because I'm going to start. I lied. I'm going to do the white tumbler because I got my hands pretty clean, and
Sorry, I can't hold this way. Or I'm going to try to hold it this way, but I'm worried I'm not going to get them exactly where they need to be.
Well, what's nice now is because you couldn't lay it down before because it would stick, but now you can kind of let that bottom
that's
edge
true.
rest, so you have some room to play there. All right, so we are going to do a really fun tumbler. If you have seen this on my TikTok, or I've done it live in the Facebook group, I'm going to be doing a it's going to look like hand glittered pattern. This is a skull with roses.
I'm excited for that one.
This decal is available on the website. It's really hard to see the details. It's got cut lines all in it. And we're going to go individually and be adding this. But what we're going to start with is I'm going to put spray adhesive on the back because I want the back to be tacky. And I'm going to stick it directly down on this white cup. The first cup I did with you guys, it was super crooked because that's how I roll. Everything I do when I'm live ends up being crooked. Because I can't get I'm behind it and looking, trying to make sure the camera can see it more than I can, and I never get it right. Ah! There's glitter in the trash can! Just touched my hand. All
Can
right.
you use the adhesive sheets for applying glitter? I mean,
Yes.
you could.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing right here. This is a single-sided adhesive sheet, but you can get these as double-sided. Hi! Oh, somebody sent us more money. I missed it.
Oh, I did too.
Because we're up at $45.96. So all you guys sending us money, we love it and appreciate it. Thank you for sending money for our service dog program. We are going to be actually presenting the service dog on the 9th. So June 9th is when I am going to be flying into California to meet with our recipient and the dog trainer. And we will be handing over the dog. So we're going to be going live with that. We're getting everything permission from the recipient to make sure that she's already given us verbal confirmation that she's okay with everything being photographed and on camera and stuff. She's not too worried about being private about it, but we want to make sure that we're good to go there. Hi, yes, we're live. We are live. So Josephine, we are actually, so I'm talking to Facebook for a second, guys. So Josephine over on Facebook, we are actually just kind of sub-live here on Facebook. We are actually live on YouTube. So if you want to get the bird's eye view straight over the top of us, jump over to our YouTube channel and you can see us live there. I'm just over, got you guys quasi posted here on Facebook. But if you want to get the solid bird's eye view, straight over the top of what we're working on, jump to YouTube. Because I've got that camera for Facebook permanently wrapped.
a really good
Yeah.
view of the dragon.
Yeah, it's a good view of the dragon. They want to see what I'm doing, but I'm like we've got that camera mounted and wrapped. It's not going to be able to be moved. Okay, so I'm going to take this and just put it over my trash can. I've got this amazing spray adhesive. I don't use this on tumblers. It's very, very aggressive.
I did not see you pop the round spheres out yesterday.
This is from Hobby Lobby. I bought it because it was on sale. Tried to use it on tumblers. It dries too quickly and it's very, very aggressive. So we used it actually to use for the soundproofing on our roof up here, but I'm going to use it to adhere this vinyl. I'm going to spray the back of this decal.
Y'all, I'm happy to report I didn't get a single scale stuck to any part of my body. So it's not too late though, is it?
Truth.
All right, y'all. So I am completely scaled.
All right, so I just laid this down on a piece of cardboard that I had sitting there, and I sprayed some spray adhesive on the back. And now I'm gonna take my cup. So this has no glitter on it or anything. We're gonna do this all as one big swoopy process. I'm gonna get a good angle on this and I'm gonna place this down and then you'll see what we're gonna do next. Am I crooked? No! Look, you guys, it's not crooked.
Nailed it.
Nailed it! All right, so I'm gonna then press that on really good. So it doesn't have to be double-sided, as you can see here. It just needs to be single-sided. That way you can decide what you want to do with it. If it's double-sided, you're kind of wedged into making sure the other side sticks on. But this is single-sided. I added spray adhesive to the back, and now that is stuck on there, fully solid, solid, solid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to use Loctite spray adhesive. I've got Beau ready to go. I had Beau ready to go.
Where's Beau?
I've got Beau. He's our this is our #1 selling glitter on the website. He is a cheap glitter, but he's also gorgeous white opalescent. And Beau is how you spell him. You can find us at iwantglitter.com. So he is our #1 glitter. The reason we call it cheap glitter is you can literally put this over any spray paint color base and it will absorb, and it's translucent, so it will show that color through. Oh, Karen says we're so much better on our TV now.
Oh, no one should have to look at me on a TV. I feel badly for you.
I'm so sorry.
Right?
I'm so sorry for what you're having to witness right now. So Beau is our beautiful opalescent glitter. I am going to do spray adhesive on here. But when I get around the skull, I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to try to spray at an angle away. You're not going to see me on camera here. I'm going to be doing it over my trash can, but I'm going to be spraying down, 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 away. I do want spray adhesive here, so it is going to overlap the skull just a little bit, but I'm going to really just try to focus on the cup only and not spray the actual decal. Well, I guess I could turn you guys so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Well, you see all the other things. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this too much.
The cup thing for the...
I would first hand cut with the scissors around and cut the big chunks off.
Okay.
Where's the nippers here?
Where are the nippers?
Well, here, I'll have you guys watch Chris. I'm not doing anything super exciting other than spray adhesive in the trash can. So he's just trimming down the tops of these. You're gonna probably go around a couple times and get it as close to that lip as you can.
I'm gonna have to go back to Hobby Lobby and check and see if they have this in another color too. Ooh.
I'm gonna spray these all over my hand. I didn't put a glove on. Whoops.
Oh no. Now
So
you can pick up anything.
here is a tumbler. You can see it's shiny all the way around. I didn't get hardly any on the cup itself, but if there's any spots that I miss, I can always go in there and just use a little paintbrush and a little glue and cover it up. So I wanted this cup to be white so it shows off the colors best. So I'm gonna be using Beau. Oh, there's one piece of red chunk glitter right there. Great.
You want me to get it off?
No. So I'm just gonna put Beau all over that spray adhesive. Also, guys, I don't remember what I'm always, Snapchat launched today, and there is a coupon code. Emily is amazing, and she has a direct line to the coordinator for Snapchat, and she got permission to be able to restart adding the coupon codes to the Snapchats. So if you want to grab that, go to Superfly DIY on Snapchat and grab the coupon code.
And watch a few videos because they're super fantastic.
And this week's video is really good. So if you have a business, if you do an epoxy art business and you sell products like on Etsy or on your website, this week's video has a couple good projects that sell very well for people. Oh, there's glitter on the other side of this. Okay, here we go. I don't want to do what I did to Wayne. I did. Ah, it's a waterfall. yellow. I mean white.
It's pretty though.
I'm trying to do it backwards. I'm not used to being so close to other people.
Like I
Sharing my spot with Mr. Chris. So I'm just going to do a gentle burnish on this.
I have a large carbon footprint.
Does this mean you fart a lot?
Yes. A lot.
Noxious gas into the solar system?
That's right. I'm a cow. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? I was like, I'm just going to wipe this off. And I was like, dummy, there's a razor blade on it. Like, I was just like, oh, let me just cut my arm off.
All right, I'm not going to do an aggressive burnish because I do like kind of the look of it. So you can see there's one little spot right here that's missing the shine. So I'm going to avoid that. So now I'm going to, let's see if I can bring you guys in a little.
So I think I'm ready to,
Okay.
let's see how that works out. How that goes.
Yes. We got a lot going on in here. It's good. It is a good thing the fan is on. All right, I'm going to get my weeding tweezers. So they can see. Oh, Mary Jane's going to do what I'm doing but with black. So my last one I did, Mary Jane, was black, and then I made the color, and so I'm like, I want to make something different today, so we're going to go with white.
I did not cut.
Change it up.
Did not cut.
Oh, it's probably because it's so thick. You might have to use the X-Acto knife.
Here, this is a super sharp.
Oh, I just put a fresh blade in this.
Oh, okay.
It's probably going to cut real well. All right, get your avocados ready. Here comes Chris with the,
Oh, I know. I'm about
the
to
blade.
mess this
So
all
if you
up.
are just joining us and you've never seen us live before, I'm sorry. Just kidding. This is our first live ever on YouTube. We go live daily in our Facebook group. So we are very comfortable in front of the camera. This is who we are. But we decided to try a YouTube live today. So we're trying to kind of stay steady with you guys and continue to teach and give advice and whatnot. So please feel free to pop questions up if you have them. We would love to try to answer them. If we miss your questions, I don't know why it keeps taking the comments away.
I honestly can't wait to
Thank you, Christy Buddington.
to
Okay.
misanswer a question.
I don't know. Cancel? I don't know why it's taking our comments away. Oh, where'd they go? Sorry guys, I don't know what just happened. Like our comments keep coming and going.
Oh, look, hit the little comment button.
I did, and it just pops that up.
Okay, chat viewing, live chat. All messages are visible.
Super chat, member and super chat messages.
I would do live chat because that would be maybe live.
Oh, there we
There
go.
it is. Yeah.
Avocado. Yes, so if you follow us on Facebook, whenever I do something, if I do something with a knife, everyone says avocado because I almost cut my pinky finger off with an avocado when I was cutting an avocado with a butcher knife. And so I have a giant scar and I have no feeling in my finger. So it's kind of an inside joke. And then also if there's ever something I'm not supposed to touch, I always touch it. It's a thing. I can't help it. And so the joke is Summer, don't touch that. So what I'm doing through and doing is you can see there's little detailed cuts in here. And I'm going through and weeding it out, just like you would weed like a mandala or any other piece of vinyl. And I'm removing the little bits of paper on the top, and I'm revealing the sticky adhesive that's going to be poking out of there. And then what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna add the glitter colors. I've selected my glitter colors already to be putting down in here. And this is how you get that hand glittered look with all the details, but without having to mind-numbingly use a teeny tiny little tool to paint your glue. This is already preset glue. So if you specifically want this file of the skull with the roses, it is available on the website. What is it listed under, Christina?
Skull with roses.
Skull with roses. Kept it simple.
But it's not a file, it's an actual physical product.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's a physical product. You can buy this pre-cut and we mail it out to you just as a pre-cut file. Also on our website, everything, all orders over $15, we pay for your shipping. And we do have international shipping. International shipping is not free, but we do have a flat fee for our international members who sign up with us. And we do pay for a portion of your shipping for international, because fair is fair. If you were ordering that and you were in the United States, we would be paying for your shipping. So we remove whatever the price is that we would normally be paying for it locally. Oh, Iris is doing, Iris, hi Iris!
Hey,
Iris is doing this with a butterfly, she said.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so if you were just seeing this for the first time, we do this in our YouTube, Facebook group. I've done this style in our Facebook groups. Some of our regular avid followers already kind of know this technique and have been able to take this and do this at home and buy the products and stuff to do this. So I'm going to be doing the leaves in these two different green colors. I've got Dalton and Max, and I'm going to be doing the flowers. I've got Bastian, Brayden, Jamie, oh my gosh, I almost spilled that soapy water, and Ryker. So I've got a blue, purple, red, yellow. Do I have 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. 4 roses, and then the lines in between, you can see there's lines that are left behind. When I pull that up, I'm gonna do all the colors first in between, and then I'm gonna have this outer edge line left over. I'm gonna pull that up last, and then I'm gonna do black over the top. So it's gonna be a black outlined. It's gonna be very tricky, very tricky. So I will show you guys how I'm gonna achieve that without getting a ton of overflow. So this first flower, I'm gonna go, to avoid getting a lot of black contaminants and all the other colors, I'll show you my technique for that. So I'm gonna be doing Jamie on this first rose. So as you can see, I have exposed the rose. So the sticky tape is poking out. Amy's like, oh boy, you gotta watch Chris, he's kind of accident prone. You're doing good.
No, I'm not.
It's fine.
No, it's not. Just wait till I show you what I did.
I will help you.
Look, it's not even. Like, it's all.
And he has a knife. Like,
all
Chris is
jacked
accident
up.
prone, and he has a knife. That's all right. We got this. We got
It
this.
looks bad.
So now I'm just gonna take Jamie. I'm gonna hold it off to the side so that I don't, if I go straight like this, the glitter is gonna kind of pile up and go all over the edges. If I tilt it to the side and just tap Jamie right into that rose and catch him with my parchment paper, he's really just gonna hit that rose, fill up those spots, and go straight down to the parchment. We're not gonna get a lot of contaminant.
What do you mean? Oh goodness, y'all! I'm good with a knife. I was in Boy Scouts.
All right, so now I've got that on there, and now I want to take it and press it just like you would burnish down onto a spray adhesive. You want to press this down, right, nice and firmly, down onto that spray, that adhesive underneath. Okay, and there we go. That beautiful rose, just like that. If he can cut himself, someone said if he cuts himself, he can triage his own hand.
That's right. That's right. I can't.
All right, then on the website, this is a very ugly glitter duster brush because I've got black mica powder on it. But you just take the glitter duster brush and dust off any excess. Oh, that's a much prettier one.
That's a much prettier one. Ooh, don't get any black onto your white.
Oh, it's clean.
Permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent. All right, so I'm gonna end up making a dump bucket. I'm not gonna fuss about saving this tiny little bit. Obviously, if you're at home, save your glitter. Don't do what I do. Just mental note for myself, I'm never letting you do brain surgery on me.
Well, I would hope not. I'm certainly not certified.
All right, so I'm gonna now keep working. I've got 3 other roses. So I'm gonna reposition my hand in here. Where did you get the tape from? What tape?
Wonder if she's out with the double-sided.
Your skull?
Or maybe the tape for a skull.
Are you talking about Chris's tape or my tape? Dibs on dump bucket. Kim puts dibs on the dump bucket. Dump bucket dibsies. Also, if you're new to following us, we do dump bucket days. We have our own glitter here. We package our own glitter and do it all here. And if our glitter machines fart out a bunch of glitter, we call them dump buckets. And because the different colored glitters kind of get mixed together. And then we have dump bucket days where if you place an order, you can add a dump bucket to your order. And it's a really beautiful mixed glitter. It's just accidental. Yes, so if you're looking for the double-sided sheets, that Chris is using.
I'm trying to keep you from hitting the blade.
The double-sided sheets that Chris is using, these are on our Amazon shopping list. I will drop a link once we post this video to the to be permanent on YouTube. I will go back in and edit the description and drop all the links to all the things that we're using. So it'll be easier for you guys to find, but we do have it on our Amazon shopping list. So if you go to amazon.com/LittleLee, shop LittleLee and Rose. Is it shop LittleLee and Rose or LittleLee and Rose shop?
Amazon.com/shop/LittleLee and Rose.
Yep. And then go under tapes and adhesives and it will be listed right there for you guys. And then if you want this decal, these are for sale on our website, iwantglitter.com, and you can just grab its skull with roses and you can get the pre-cut decal. Also, if you're heading over there and you've never been on our website, take a peek at today's deals. There's always some kind of goodie or something on sale and stuff, so check that out as well. And if you want to get an even bigger discount, go to our Snapchat channel, Superfly DIY, watch the current episode of Snapchat and get a discount. I believe it's a discount on our license plate mold.
It's a pretty good discount too.
I know, I let Emily pick whatever it was, so. Stingy Emily, she went crazy. But you gotta keep your eyes peeled you gotta watch the whole Snapchat and you gotta keep your eyes peeled for it. So I'm just using my weeding tweezers. We also have a pin pen that I used yesterday on the live, and that's awesome as well. But today I'm just going with the tweezers. Okay. And I love our weeding tweezers. They're super fine point, so they get in there and get all those little details. So now we're ready to do this rose right here. And I'm gonna do that one in yellow. So I'm gonna be using Bastian. Bastian is our like school bus yellow. I think Bastian is currently sold out.
He is, right?
Yeah. Again, same thing. I'm keeping it tilted to the side to avoid as much contamination on the white as possible. Go in, press it down really well. Tap. Glitter duster. And there's the yellow. So we've got a blue and we've got a yellow. And Chris is over there doing his
Jacking
thing.
up a cup. Look at how uneven and dumb that looks.
Do you want me to go for it?
Will you please?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna cut half the
Yeah.
cup off trying
But
to.
you're kind of at a point where you can stop now and start your other one.
I know, but this is really bothering me.
I know, I'm gonna do it. So you can jump on, I'm gonna pause on this.
Okay.
And why don't you let me give you your piece of parchment paper and you can start doing your ombre.
Okay.
Parchment paper. Scale. Gloves are on your right. Epoxy's up there. Mixing cup. Mixing stick. All right, Chris is gonna start on his ombre. He's doing a triple color ombre. I'm gonna
Fix my cup.
see what's going on here. This is when you all start throwing avocados.
I know, I really shouldn't be letting you do that.
I'm very skilled.
Well, I know this.
I've got quite a steady hand.
I mean, and honestly, if it's not perfect. So, I'm making this cup for a friend of mine that I play Dungeons and Dragons with. And so her, person that she plays is a red dragon. And so I'm making this cup for her as a surprise. And, so if it comes out a little rough around the edges, I'm sure dragons aren't they don't care, right?
Dragons are rough around the edges.
Yeah, that's right. They live in caves. That's good. They're outdoors dragons.
They're outdoorsy. As opposed to the indoors dragons.
As opposed to the indoor dragons. That's definitely a thing.
So Chris is going to do hang method.
It's me. Oh, it's so I don't know if it's in Henry or
Oh,
Henry.
it's Henry. It's Henry. Well, I call her Henry.
Yeah, it's Henrietta.
It's
Don't
what?
tell anyone. Her name is Henrietta.
Okay. I didn't know because like you look at that, it looks like French, so like Henri would be.
Oh,
like,
yeah. That's a cool name. Well, now I'm going to start calling you Henri. Henry, you can thank Chris for that. Her and I have lots of matchy cups.
Okay, so I'm
Very good at doing.
definitely going to use too much of this. That is going to happen. Oh wait, but that's right. I don't have to look at the lines anymore. I can measure.
Yep, you can do gram by gram. And the FIFA bottles make it really easy to measure out exactly what you want.
Why isn't this working?
Because it's not open.
Oh. I'm like, this is not working. Why isn't this button working?
Like a touch screen? Was he touching it?
No, he
Yes.
was pushing it pretty hard, but it wasn't there. He was pressing on the plastic top.
I thought it was a touch screen.
The touch screen's not working, so I'm just gonna push harder.
I appreciate your confidence,
Your
Jessica.
enthusiastic confidence.
That's right. So how much did you say you normally do for hang method?
For that one, I just go ahead and do 5 grams, like 2.5 grams and 2.5
Okay.
grams. If you get more or less, it's fine. It's always okay if you have a little left over.
Oh, I did 2.7.
That's fine. It's close enough.
So now I have to try and do 2.7 with the other one.
Yep. So then you tear.
Okay. Let's see how this is gonna work.
I want to show. I have to show Chris's concentrate face.
Oh, I got it at 2.72. The other one was 2.73.
There you go.
I'll take it.
You should buy a lottery ticket.
If I get a lottery ticket, you won't have any product left.
I'm buying the warehouse.
You feel better about how I craft? LOL, I don't feel so alone in my craziness.
Oh, this is normal. All right, I'm getting Chris a nice straight line here. I think you were just struggling with the double-sided sticky tape. That's all.
Maybe, but also like
It doesn't want to let go.
no, it doesn't, which is good.
But I got you. Look, we're getting
It's
there.
crazy because I'm a pianist. I'm a classically trained pianist, and I can't cut a
This is a
straight line on a cup.
This is a family show.
You can say pianist on here.
I said pianist. Guys.
I'm gonna go pee in this cup. Oh, hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
How is it watching us live on YouTube? Is it different? I don't know what you guys can see. I should put YouTube on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Make sure you mute it though.
Oh, Amy on Facebook goes, Summer, your arms are really hairy.
I've never been Callie that many times. Callie, what does that mean? Never been Callie?
It's odd watching us on YouTube.
Thank you, Jessica.
So supportive.
You know, look, I really appreciate it because I haven't crafted since December because of the ambulance wreck. And so these are literally like my first, like, hey, welcome back. Let's make 3 cups. Okay.
Let's dive right in.
Right? You think that's mixed enough? I do.
So my plan was to be moving forward with these a little quicker because I've never done live on YouTube. So my plan was to be cruising along, but
All right, here we go.
when in Rome,
That's right. When in Rome.
So, Katie, this is Chris. We went to Hobby Lobby this morning, and Chris wanted a fun red, and he found this paper that has the texture on it, and
It is
it's
super cool.
It's really, really cool, and it looks like hand pressed, homemade Oh no, Sheila! Somebody ran into him. He was driving his ambulance, and
I was
somebody.
in the passenger seat.
You were in the ambulance, and somebody hit their ambulance. But this is from Hobby Lobby. It's pressed paper. It's in the paper, like the cardstock aisle. And then it's got a white core. So he took a marker and colored the outside edge of all the scales so there wouldn't be any white core showing. And now I'm just cleaning up his edge and getting him a nice clean edge up here on top. But he's doing a triple glitter ombre. He hasn't done an ombre in a long time. He's giving it a whirl today.
Have you done it with an ombre shaker before?
He's using chunky glitter.
Oh, okay.
And no, I have never used an ombre shaker.
Ombre shaker, but it won't work with chalk.
Which was quite
He decided, like, I haven't done an ombre in forever, so I'm going to pick the most difficult glitters to ombre together.
Oh, did I do that? Oh,
well, you picked
crap.
chunkies, but it's fine. I'm right here. I got you.
I appreciate that.
You.
I know. Look, literally.
You just start it. I'll just finish it. So if you are new to cup making, I highly recommend you coming and joining us over on Facebook at LittleLee and Rose Tumblers and Epoxy Art. Just look for LittleLee and Rose Tumblers. There's two LittleLee and Roses. We have a page and we have a group. You want to join the group, LittleLee and Rose Tumblers and Epoxy Art. And we go live over there and we do a lot of teaching and education. My moderators also go live and teach. We do a lot of games, a lot of giveaways. It's a lot of fun. We just did If It Fits, It Ships, and that was a hoot. And what that is when we randomly will decide to do it one day and we pick somebody at random that was participant in the live. And by participant, we just mean like commenting and engaging in the live while we're live. And I scroll through the comments randomly and select somebody completely at random. And then we take a, flat rate mailer bag, and I shove it full of stuff from the warehouse, glitter and molds and epoxies and tools and all that. And the whole thing is if it fits, it ships. So if I can cram it in that bag, we will ship it to you, and that's your prize. So we don't do them often, but that's the one everybody loves. But we do prizes at almost every single live. We're giving away stuff and having fun. And then the whole with if it fits, it ships. If I can guess the weight of the bag within 3 ounces,
yep.
I do a second one. I have nailed it every single time. Every single time. I am the ultimate winner. I am the Super Bowl champion at guessing the weights on these things. And they're not like small, like, oh, this would be like 6 ounces. This is like, the last one was 3 pounds, 9 ounces, and I guessed 3 pounds, 11 ounces. And I freak out every time I do it. It's like I'm shocked now that I do it, but I shouldn't be shocked because I do it every time. So every single time we've ended up doing 2 if it fits, it ships.
But also another thing, since we're talking about the group,
I made Christina make me a hippie keychain.
But since we're talking about the group also, and I'm not talking bad about any other groups, but this is probably the LittleLee and Rose group is the most positive group of people I have ever had the pleasure of getting to know and talk to. And that's so if you're not a part of that group, you will want to be, because these are really great people.
I don't pay him for that. He just does. That's actually how we met. Chris Fields and I met from my Facebook group.
Yep.
He is a member of my Facebook group, and we have become
really good
thick as
friends,
thieves from just being active in the Facebook group. And he lives close, and I was so excited to move to Texas to be close to him. I mean, it's still a little wobbly.
That looks
a nice
so
clean
great.
edge.
That looks so great.
I mean, I feel like you could even go in here and add black glitter. Put like Anakin along the edge and do Anakin along the bottom.
Oh, that would be a really good idea too.
Yeah. So we can take Mod Podge, just put Mod Podge with black acrylic paint in it and paint the bottom. And then let that dry. Or I guess you could put
red.
Or red or black. So that's a trick too. If you, like this, it's gonna be too tricky to try to paint this bottom to add glitter. He started the cup and then we realized he should have painted the butt. But you can take Mod Podge and add acrylic paint or epoxy dye or dyes to your Mod Podge and then paint it. But if you want it to be translucent, you want to use dye. If you want it to be opaque and not in like solid, then you would want to use acrylic paint and add a couple drops of acrylic paint onto it.
I love
it's
that.
doing that because the paint is not completely dry. Because we have a humidity and tacky paint problem right now. So
Yeah, it's not
the
at the
epoxy
top, yeah.
is a little PO'd about the level of humidity. Christina, you can turn the AC down in here.
Turn it colder?
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want.
yes.
Yeah, I put foam under the door to try and help the air vents suck in all the humidity in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I put it here.
Well, it's gonna do that regardless of that.
I put it there.
So you can put paint inside your Mod Podge, color the Mod Podge, and then put your epoxy over the top. Oh, serious face. Oh, Shelly says Chris is hot. I told you your beard was working.
Well, yeah, I'm sure
I
she
love-
means
I-
like physically, like I am,
Oh.
like warm.
Like it's hot in here.
It's like I told you you're hot. I love his beard. And my kids are like, it's so soft. My kids are cute. They love Uncle Chris, and they were asking me, is today the day that Chris is coming?
Today, the day.
Some, I
Yes.
already put the remote. It was right here. I can go get a list of remote and we'll find
Oh,
it.
I love the face
Yeah.
hair on it. Thank you, Shelly.
Yeah, because I was actually going to turn it up, and then we started the live. All right, so Chris is going to do his ombre.
Okay.
Oh, did I just touch that?
No, I tried. That's why I was trying to make sure that you didn't get it on your hoodie. Okay, so
Here's your water, even though you don't drink water.
I had some. I did have some.
A tiny sip?
Yeah, I did have a tiny
Oh my
sip,
god. Your body probably doesn't know what to
I
do
know.
with that.
It's in shock.
69. I mean,
This is how much humidity is. My double-walled stainless steel tumbler has,
because it's cold. Yeah, that's crazy. That's when I leave this cold office and walk into the warehouse, my glasses fog up because they're cold from the AC
That's
and
crazy.
it's humid out here.
Okay, so me.
I know, he showed up and I was like, and my kid's all, you have a beard.
I told her because she
Chris has a beard.
it was Jet. I think it was Jet. No,
Azealia.
it was Zelia. Who was kind of looking, and I was like, I have a beard, and she kind of looked. She was a little apprehensive.
And then she's like, look at this, guys! About all the stuff in his bag. He has mermaid leggings and the merman leggings in there. Merman.
I should have worn those today.
Wearing on the daily lunch, naughty, not nice.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
We're getting a PG-13 section on our website. It's called Naughty Not Nice.
So I said you can wear those on that day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not like they're like super bad, but leggings weren't made for men.
No. They were made for women to look at men while they wear them.
Yes. That's not exactly how I use them, but sure. The ombre should be amazing based on those colors. You know what, Carrie? What does that say, Kim?
You're gonna make that very difficult on yourself to put that back on your hand to do your ombre. What's your plan
I'm
here?
just gonna do my ombre on here.
Oh no, you have to tilt it
Why?
to get a good ombre.
I've never done that.
Well,
So
you're about to.
cascades.
Huh?
Yeah, you
So
tap,
cascades
tap, and it slowly cascades down.
Oh, I do the you sprinkle it and then pull your arm away so the dispersion rate is
You
bigger.
do what you want then.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
You do what you want.
it's probably gonna be awful, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, if you
Yeah.
want to not be awful, you could try
Well,
something
so
new.
I don't know if you remember, I made that really pretty blue, aqua blue, and regular blue cup.
You do whatever you want.
I'm gonna try.
I was just witnessing what was probably about to be a disaster.
Oh, it's you know what?
Careful, do you need baby wipes? What was the thing you were doing the other day and you put it on and I was like, how are you gonna get it off there? What were you doing?
Oh, I shoved a football into a hydration flask, an 18-ounce hydration flask. Shoved the football
Oh, yeah,
down
she's-
inside, and you're like, wait, did you just? And I was like, yeah. I did it. I knew you were gonna notice.
All right, so I'm working on this. I'm working on the next flower.
And I'm working on my next mistake.
And I'm working on photography. Get to take some pictures and launch some products. You're gonna be so excited.
Who's gotten their swag bag? So everyone should be pretty much have their swag bags at this point.
I love them.
Oh, Amy says you can change your career to the traveling visitor crafter.
Chris, come craft me. That's all you can change your career. Oh, I didn't see it. It went too fast.
Oh.
You can change your career to the traveling visitor craft. Oh, girl, don't even. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Like a traveling.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah. Oh, swag. So Shelby, you didn't get your swag bag? Yeah, this month's swag bag, I mean, I'm basically tapping myself on the back, but I mean, I feel like we knocked it out of the park, this one. Oh, she doesn't get hers till Monday night. Oh, so you go on the website and go under subscriptions and you can see swag bags. We got a couple different ones there. And we have different sizes and you can just sign up and it's a monthly subscription. It's awesome. So you can go to, I want glitter. If you don't, I keep forgetting that we're on YouTube and some people here might not have ever seen or heard of what we do. Oh, Tabitha. Tabitha lives right down the street. Her daughter worked for us for a little while. The swag bag is a subscription that we do, and it is a bag just full of
great
tumbler
stuff,
making supplies and business building things, and just like tumblers and epoxy and UV resin and glitter and just a bag of awesomeness. And so we have all different sizes for you, and the bags are overstuffed. Yeah. And the bags are all overstuffed. So if you get the $35 bag, we pay for your shipping. So your $35 goes completely to product, to the swag bag. So you get at least a $35 value, but we overstuff the bags. So it's always more product than what you pay for. So it's just like a mystery goodie bag of awesomeness. And you get a little description card in there telling you what everything is, and what your bag value is at. And
Big Daddy this month was $123.
yeah, Big Daddy this month was worth $123.
And then the shipping cost us another $17. So
Yeah, they got a really good
technically
value. So we have two sizes. We have diamond, gold, and then Big Daddy. Gold, diamond, and then Big Daddy. And Big Daddy is just a combination of gold and diamond together. So you get 2 overstuffed bags for 1 discounted price. Oh, thank you, Amy. We try so hard to be an amazing group for you guys and to be positive and to teach and just have a lot for you guys.
She's lying. She doesn't try. It comes very naturally
Yeah,
to her.
this is true. This is true. Pat myself on the back. All right, so this one is going to be Ryker. So yeah, if the swag bag is something that we do, and you hear a lot about it in our Facebook group, our members love to post and talk about it, and they always try to get me to give sneak peeks, which I do a lot because I can't help it. I get so excited. All right, look at this.
Okay, so let me see how I'm going to get this back in here now.
You don't, just make a dump bucket.
So what do I do with it now?
Just make a dump bucket. Just
No,
leave
where
it.
does it go? It just
Right there.
stays there? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here, wait, let me move this out of the way. They can't see what you're doing.
No, okay, go on.
Oh, I got a super dump bucket.
Yeah. Here's the all of the swag colors.
Oh, Amy, did you love it? And this was a good month to get a Big Daddy. I mean, they're all good, but this one was amazing. Everybody's already trying to see if they can get the products sold separately so they can get more.
Okay, so let me do it this way.
Diana, hi, Mary. So Mary Rodriguez was one of our winners for the If It Fits It Ships that I was just talking about. So we just mailed it off to her. She was the one who won for when I guessed the weight, we had to do one more, and she was the winner. Mary Rodriguez. And it's perfect timing because she just ran out of UV resin, so we stuffed some UV resin in her bag. I just saw her post today in the group. Look at Chris being all fancy. Oh, they can't see you here. There, now they can see. So he's got his hand way up in the air. He's doing the sprinkle, the pinchy sprinkle.
Yeah, it helps with make the dispersion higher because it falls slower.
My kids, Ivan texted me, and my kids are officially registered for preschool now. They start August, did you say August 4th, I think?
At a public school?
Hey, you guys, we really appreciate all the stars. Thank you so much for being amazing and sending all that money over for our service dog program. We're going to soon be doing a bunch of NICU fundraising to help families with babies in the NICU who are struggling financially. So be starting to look for that. If Peyton's going to be coming back up for sale, we're going to have the Peyton bundle. Our next month, is it next month's battle?
Yeah.
Next month's battle is going to actually be the Peyton battle, and the proceeds of the cost of the glitter will be going towards the Peyton NICU initiative that we do here. These are just things that we as a company have always just stood behind and believed in, and we have donated to from the very beginning. If you go on our website, you can see a video from the last time we took a check down and donated it to the NICU, and we got our members involved because they all wanted to be participants in it, and they made a bunch of cups and trinkets and keychains and doodads and ear savers and face masks and stuff, and we took all of that down, and we had a little set up a bunch of tables, and the NICU nurses came down as they could, one at a time or as a group, and they were able to select a tumbler for themselves, and we were then also and a bunch of the goodies, and we had coffee and snacks and drinks and everything for all the amazing NICU nurses. And then we were able to present a check over to Chris's dump. Oh, Kim Diltz has dibs on your dump bucket. She says,
Well, the cup may not be pretty, but the dump bucket will be.
and so we were able to present a check to the social programs that they have there at the hospital to aid families with babies in the NICU. And that was amazing. So we're going to start doing some fundraising on that. But right now we're been heavily focused on the service dog program because the service dog is extremely expensive to provide to somebody. And we are just at the point where we are able to present the dog. So the dog has gone through the training. We have been able to raise the funds for the service dog. And we are going to be presenting the service dog on June 9th out in Los Angeles. So I'll be flying to Los Angeles to meet up with Emily Hickey and our dog trainer, Tim Welch. Tim Welch is with Redefined Dog Training. He's amazing. I've known Tim since I was a teenager. He does phenomenal work working with these dogs and working with us. He's like not a nonprofit. He's just a trainer that I've known my whole life, and he does these amazing things for us, and he gives us a really good discounted deal so that we can try to afford more than one service dog a year because they are pretty pricey. And he's really, really good at sourcing a dog, finding the right dog for the person, because we tell the people when we select them, like, you don't get to pick your type of dog. You're going to get, Tim's going to assess your need, and then he's going to find the dog that's going to fit what your need is. And so they could end up with a little Pekingese or a giant shepherd. So this guy is I believe he is a Bougeron shepherd mix. His name is Ace, and if you want to check it out, I posted a video of Tim working with Ace. He's out in a grocery store, and Ace is acting absolutely beautifully, and he's so well trained, and we are very excited to be presenting him. Oh, Sarah did an ice topper, her first one. Aren't they rad? I'm going to be doing them too. I can't wait. All right, so I'm doing my next rows. Doing the tap, tap, tap. Just like Chris, tap, tappity, tap.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
Okay, so I added my glitter to my red rose. I'm going to use my duster brush and just gently dust away any excess so we don't get any contaminant. There we go. So we've got Beau as the base. Then who did I use down here? I already forgot. Wait, where's my glitter? What do you got over there? Who is that? Is that Jamie?
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one.
Okay, so this is Jamie for the blue. Bastian, which he's sold out currently right now. Ryker. Brayden. I thought Brayden was a little bit more pinky. Brayden, Ryker, Bastian, and Jamie are the colors that I've got so far on this cup. And Beau is our white. All right, so I'm gonna, how you doing over there, Mr. Fields?
I'm doing okay.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I think it's coming out okay.
I think that color turned out great for that spot.
Yeah, I thought it was I meant to use that one, and I grabbed the one from your
Well, here,
thing.
why don't you sprinkle Keanu inside there with it? I
That'll
forgot.
look okay.
Yeah, I actually like this color better than this color.
Okay.
I think you made a mistake on accident, on purpose.
Well,
I
no,
think
no.
you
What
could-
I mean is just. I mean, does the ombre is it coming together?
Yeah, you can always do more on a second layer,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks good. Oh, Jessica got her. Did you literally just get it? Sorry, comments don't stay up. I don't know why the comments won't stay up. All right. All right, so make this so you guys can see bottles. So I'm now going to start working on the inner parts of the skull. I'm going to start pulling away for the leaves. I'm going to do the leaves in 2 tones. I'm going to do dark and light for these guys. I love these tweezers. So I'm able to get in on these tiny little details, like these teensy weensy little spots with these super fine point tweezers. Again, these are on the website. Oh my gosh, Christina, hand me the Baby Brights pot,
Baby Breaks pot.
flower pot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you guys have been asking for the, so the swag bag came with this awesome mold in it. This month's swag bag came with a little flower pot for like a little succulent pot. And the Baby Brights is the collection, the palette collection that just launched on Monday. There's only a few left, but this is the flower pot mold. It comes with a little trivet, and it has the hole in the bottom. You can put your little succulents in there. Is this not absolutely, oh, I am in love with this.
I love that it's actually practical with the hole and the little tray.
Yep,
Because sometimes
it's-
they're just like solid and
yep.
that's not useful.
It's more like
Love it.
decorative.
Yeah.
But isn't that super stinking cute? Oh, Jessica, aren't those adorable, Jessica? So we looked for a flask, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, we are getting the little ones too.
Oh, I'm gonna
The baby flask?
rhinestone the baby flask right now.
Oh, fun.
I was like, I photographed this, I'm gonna keep it.
So this is the Baby Brights collection. This is under today's deals. When this collection sells out, that's it. We just got a few left. We launched them on Monday. I think there's a few left up there still. So if you guys, as we're working along here, if you guys have any questions about working with epoxy or any questions about what we're doing, please feel free to ask. Also know that when we jump off here, if you need, if you want to watch a bunch more, I have a ton of tutorials. I've got over 100 tutorials working with tumblers and styles of tumblers and epoxy. And I walk you through like the basics of working with epoxy. Today we're just kind of showing you tips and little tricks. I'm showing the trick of hand glittering, but without actually using the glue. This is a piece of vinyl that we have cut from the back side, and it's got these slices inside the back of the vinyl. We use spray adhesive on the back of this decal to spray it and attach it down to the cup. Oh, Jessica says you're glittering with flair.
I do everything with flair, darling.
And so then I'm pulling away little bits and pieces away from the front of this, which reveals the tackiness of the vinyl, and we're just sprinkling the glitter right down on top of that. And then I'm going to be going in with the different colors, and I sprinkle it on, tap it down to make sure it's really well adhered. And Chris is using hang method. He's got a hang method layer of epoxy over the top of this tumbler. And then he is slowly just applying his glitter. He's doing the sprinkle method where you sprinkle down low to get it really nice and thick, and then you bring your hands way up high and sprinkle to, what did you call it? Dispersion?
Yes, dispersion. It disperses a
to
little.
lighten it up so it's a softer look, and then that's where you blend in that line in between to get that ombre look. Your cup looks great on camera, look.
Oh, it does look good on camera.
I mean, it looks good in real life, but I can't. I don't
It's
have
okay.
I have a glare, so I don't have a good
Yeah,
angle on it.
it's
So I
okay.
look up on camera, it looks fantastic. So I'm just gonna keep sprinkling glitter down on my bits and
So make
bobs
it
here.
really pretty. Oh, I love that.
So I'm gonna be doing my greens in 2-tone greens, so it has a little dimension to the greens. It's not just gonna be flat one color.
I love that.
So see, we have a little dark green up here, a little light green down there, and I'm just gonna kind of keep working my way around on these leaves with the different colors. Round 2 on the gloves.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I don't want to get the purple.
Oh, no, I
into
know.
the-
I use a lot of gloves.
which I know doubtedly will do. Get purple into the other color. That's okay. Get the Jamie into the Naveen. Well, even if the cup doesn't come out, it's going to be a really pretty dump bucket.
The cup already has come out. It looks great.
It's okay.
That's okay. So if you're ever doing a hang method and it gets a little wobbly, the epoxy, it's probably because there's a lot of humidity. Because I am just experiencing humidity for the first time in my life because I've lived in California my whole life. It is very humid here. So like today our spray paint wouldn't dry. We had to bring it here into the office to where we've got the fan pulling the humidity out of the room.
Necessarily.
And it's still struggling. But look how tiny this little, you can't even see it on camera. I can literally pull the teeniest piece out with these tiny little weeding tweezers. It'll be a couple weeks for our epoxy to be back in, Josephine. We've got the order. They know they're manufacturing it and getting it to us as soon as possible. We've done the final testing on the product, and it came out great. So it's getting manufactured and shipped ASAP. So we're hoping in the next couple weeks, it will be live and available. Trust me, you guys, we are hurting just as much as you are with the epoxy being unavailable. We want it just as bad. So we are pushing our manufacturer real hard. Nope. Penny, you got to jump over to YouTube. We're actually live on YouTube, and we are just giving Facebook a bird's eye, like a side view. Oh. When the battery runs out on that phone over there that's on for Facebook, I don't have a second plug, so you want to jump over to the YouTube channel and catch us on YouTube, because that's where we are live and we are plugged in, and that's the main focus of today's live. We just have Facebook kind of up on the side, letting everyone know to jump on over to YouTube and catch us there. I don't have a thing for it.
Oh, a box.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I'm just doing my tap tap.
I'm tapping too.
No, we're just slowly working that detail. Light green, dark green. Josephine says your colors are amazing.
Thank you, Joseph.
Well, this one is named after him. This is Chris. Chris created Chris.
That doesn't sound narcissistic at all.
I mean, you get it from me. I don't mind tapping myself on the back.
No, so you guys, look, Summer is also very humble. We were at Hobby Lobby today.
Oh.
And, like, we were talking to this girl. She's super, super friendly. Very, very nice. But like, she was like, what are you guys doing? And she was like, oh, we're just doing, this, that, and the other. And I was like, she has her own glitter business and does all these things. And Summer was just like, oh, yeah, I guess I do. And I'm like, yeah, you do.
I'm like, we're just going to do some crafting. He's like, yeah, in your glitter warehouse.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, you got to learn when to flex.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, she was like, I don't know what flexing is. I was like, you go and learn.
All right, so There we go. Man, I still got 2 more cups to do. I don't know how long. So we've learned that Facebook will let us be live for 4 hours, but we don't know what YouTube lets us do.
Do we have a pencil sharpener?
I do have a pencil sharpener. It's in one of those. Ask the girls where they went because they were in one of the Dollar Tree bags.
Oh, one you just bought?
Yep.
Okay. I was searching for a pencil sharpener and thought I found one.
Yeah, so if you are seeing us over on Facebook, pop on over to YouTube. That is where you're getting a good angle of what we've got going on over here. Because we have the camera for YouTube right over the top. So I'm just doing hand glittering using a reverse cut decal. It's got a skull in the middle and then got the roses on the outside. So it's kind of like a decorative-ish sugar skull. Oh, we can't wait either for the epoxy. All right, so I'm gonna bail out on this. Oh no, I guess I'm almost done.
Yeah, you're almost done.
I've done all the little details. I'm about to hit the main skull, and I'm like, I'm gonna bail out and stop doing this one, but I'm actually almost done. So you guys are about to see the final hurrah.
Final countdown.
Ba-da-dun-dun.
I'll give you some encouraging music.
I'm just making an epic dump bucket over here. All right, so that was Max. So Max is the lighter green. Hi, Leslie. And Dalton is the dark green. Oh, I got some more Dalton to do. How's it going over there, my friend?
I think it's going okay.
Oh, it does. It looks really good. I like
Oh,
those
really?
colors.
You think so?
I
Like the ombre though, it looks good. It's
Yeah.
just the colors. I mean,
no, I like the colors too. It was a happy accident.
and the colors are pretty. I just want to make sure the ombre looks good too.
No, it looks great. You can check yourself on camera. If it looks good on camera, it looks really good in real life because on camera is like it shows every flaw and mistake. So if it's looking good on camera, you know it looks really good in person. Linda says your cup is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Ashley Rose says you need better crafting confidence. It looks gorgeous.
Well, I think that's definitely.
She said, "Don't
true.
forget your butt."
I won't forget. So I think for the
You
bottom,
can see the fingerprints on the butt. It's
yeah.
funny.
So for the bottom, I'm gonna take all three together and then.
Stomp it.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost at the fun part of this, guys, where I get to really go crazy. And dark green.
Okay. That looks okay. Do I need to work on more? Anything?
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, one more. Are you filming yourself?
The lighting.
Oh.
Well, I guess we were not my own. I was gonna film myself, but then I was like, the lighting's
Beautiful. All right, there we go. There's the roses. Now we're going to start going into the big stuff. So I want, what color am I making the skull? I don't think I designated a color for my skull.
You gotta have a color.
would it be crazy to do a mica? So
Ooh, like a
real
pearly
silver
mica?
tone? Or would it get in between the glitter?
gonna do the eye first. So I'm gonna do the eyes, the nose, and the teeth in black. I'll just work my way out slowly. Oh no, I don't want them in black. They need to be in a color. Because black is gonna be the outer edge.
Yeah, look how pretty that is.
Oh, it's Christopher Fields.
Look how
You need to
pretty
be
that
wearing
is.
gloves. That's epoxy. You're tapping epoxy.
No, I'm tapping glitter.
No, you're. Why is it stuck to your fingers?
Oh, because my fingers are wet.
Nope.
From the water.
Nope.
I get yelled at too. For not wearing gloves sometimes on accident. So you don't have a glove on. Why are you touching me? I do normally always.
I do too, but sometimes I just like to tap it with my fingers and feel the earth beneath my fingers.
I feel the earth move under my feet. That was a little extra doodad for you guys. All right. So we're gonna do that oho and this oho. The nose. What color am I doing these? Should I do these white? The voids.
I would.
I feel like the skull is white. And then,
Are we sure that looks okay? I feel very self-conscious about it.
Hold it up here. Oh yeah, it looks really good.
it's really good.
And once it's cured, if you feel like you want a little more of another color, you can just little spurts of spray adhesive and put a little more smudge in.
I just feel like it's not a good blend.
I think it looks beautiful.
I should have done it the other way.
Oh yeah, I'm doing this black.
The eyes.
Yep, the eyes, the nose, the outline of everything. So this is gonna be a minute, because I'm working on the outline now.
Chris, are you making that for another tumbler maker?
No, this is for a friend of mine on TikTok.
Oh yes. So she's not gonna judge your ombre at all. She's gonna be like, this is gorgeous.
I don't even feel like another tumbler maker would judge your ombre.
I think that when I worry, that's the only time I'm like, if it's another crafter, they might have an opinion. But otherwise,
If they're getting something free, they're not complaining.
I think part of what I'm seeing is I didn't burnish down some of the glitter.
Not everything needs to be burnished. If I look up and you are not wearing a glove, I'm going to stab you with my needles. Chris Fields.
yeah, stab me with my nails.
But it makes it look different if it's all not the same.
This is one of those tumblers that you start and you're like, didn't expect it to take so long, but then you realize you're like knuckles deep in hardcore detail.
Yeah, but it's so beautiful, Summer.
I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can witness my pain. So I'm trying to get these, it's like trying to weed a mandala right now. I'm trying to get around all these little tiny teeth details without the teeth being lifted up.
Would your pin pen be useful?
No. Because the Cricut didn't cut great inside the definition of the teeth,
Oh.
and so the teeth are sticking.
Uh-oh.
This is one of your early testers that's just been floating
Was
around.
that one white or clear?
This is white.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be clear. I can't tell.
Oh, yeah,
So-
because we don't both.
Yeah, I put it on white surface and I used Beau. I could just like leave some of these teeth out and then it would be like me with a big gap. Chris was fearing for his life, so he put on gloves.
We got a good point about why is it sticking to your fingers. So I didn't even think about it. I was like, well, it's water from the cup. But then I was like,
Where's
but-
my little nippies?
Anybody get
Little nipper scissors.
Oh, right here.
I've got one little tooth that has a tiny piece of paper stuck to it. I'm doing surgery. I'm a dentist right now. We're doing our marathon 4-hour live.
Oh, good Lord.
Does this look okay to you?
Yeah.
Like, honestly?
I feel like the ombre from the purple to the middle could be better, but that's about it.
She's very blunt and aggressive.
No, I that's what I want. That's what I wanted.
I'm just teasing you.
No, but it's what I want. So from here to here?
Mm-hmm.
So now what I'm doing,
like
I'm going in and pulling
real,
all
like,
the
spread it up a
little
bit more, so
detailed
it's
middle
not a line
pieces
all at once.
and along the outer edge of the skull.
But the top to middle is real good.
But Chris, you'll probably want to fix that once it's cured. Right?
Do what?
Yeah.
If you let it cure, you could do a little spray adhesive and then put a little mixed purple and whatever.
Okay.
together.
Did
You don't
So
want
see, I'm just pulling the outer.
like science reasons?
Detailed edge out?
Check for accuracy on Shopify or every time?
Oh no, they need to be corrected on Shopify because they're going on sale for Memorial Day.
What?
Go.
Oh yeah, we're having a big
Oh,
Memorial
no.
Day sale.
So I wanted it to be as accurate as
Is
possible.
there anything else that I should check while I'm at it then?
Not really. I sent you a text screenshot. Check your
No texts.
our shared media. Can you turn that light on for me? Let's see if I can.
China, turn the light on.
The lighting good enough to film
Is that you went down?
I wonder if I took like a fine purple and then, because I think maybe that's part of the problem is that the purple is very chunky. Or not very chunky, but slightly chunky.
What am I doing? Shared media? Is that on Dropbox?
this. No, in our text message.
Shared something?
You
Look how pretty that is though.
can see the screenshot of the only thing that's not on
Sorry,
the one that's
all
on
our YouTubers, we're still hanging in there
that's the logo.
and watching this detailed
So I need to check these since I just did.
chaos that's happening over here.
Oh,
I'm going in and carefully pulling all these little bits and bobs out. Very gently.
Are these
Oh.
already created?
That look good?
I
Yeah.
And we
I
need
think we're completely covered on the bottom, actually.
but I don't know if we used any.
Oh yeah, you're covered.
Okay.
Looks good.
So I'll go back and then add some, I guess, a little bit more purple and a little bit more blue there. And that'll, I think, even that up a little.
It's one of the things I need.
Do my first BB. I don't know what BB is.
I'm not
Do my first BB.
Battle box.
Battle box.
Take that.
Wait, I have ordered others, but I've never had time to complete one. But this time will be it.
I think I got all of them.
There you go, LittleLee.
So this will also be my first battle box as well.
What? You never done a battle box?
Well, no, because like I haven't been able to do anything for the past like 6 months.
You said
Yeah.
December was the last time you crafted, and our first battle box was October
Mhm.
or the month before. The breast cancer awareness.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was an exciting day. That day was wild. Evelyn was there too, I think. Okay, so I gotta take my sweater off so we can look on this, I guess. Oh, baby, where are you in your little bed?
Yeah, our first battle box that sold out in 8 minutes.
And it was so wild because Emily was like, "Oh, we'll just make like 20," and then they sold out in like 4 seconds. So then she's like, "All right, I'll make like another 20," and then those sold out too. And it was like it felt like the lottery was being played because you were live while we were watching them sell.
Yeah.
But
What's going on here?
you're just a little bird.
That is so pretty.
Like a little piece
So
of
pretty.
paper is like stuck right there.
You're just a little bird.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna wait for this, and then I'll do some spray adhesive, and then. Or do you think I could do spray adhesive now on it? You think?
I would wait.
Okay.
You wanna go potty?
Let that epoxy cure.
So that doesn't even have to spin anymore. Oh, I smell so bad.
I don't smell you.
Oh, I'm like, whoop.
I'm not sure what I got going on here. I may have farted this up big time.
No way, Jose.
Yeah.
No. Well, how do you figure?
Because I'm pulling away the stems of the leaves and I don't want those pulled away, and I don't know why they're pulling away. I misgauged what was going to be what color.
Yeah, but I think that pulling that away is just fine. I think, yeah, that's fine.
Let's see, like I wanted this to be different than this stems, and they're all going to be one color now
Why would they all be one color?
because they're all been revealed.
I wonder if you could take a like a little bit of like adhesive, spray it on the end of a brush and tap it in there, and then apply some glitter to it that way, and then it would be a different color. But I think it looks great though.
I got old lady eyes. Okay,
I don't know, I'm like,
we're gonna go in hard.
Oh, wait, look,
We're just leaning in.
Did you leave your sticker
Yep,
on?
I did.
That is okay.
I did. Okay, so we're leaning in.
Okay.
So this is where my issue is. I don't want black right here and up in this little spot right there. Otherwise the eye is gonna look wonky because this section of the eye needs to be the color of what the skull is. This behind, like from here down, needs to be the same color as this eye.
So, I mean, to me, honestly, if you don't do anything and just pull that up and it's black, I think that
I'm just being very particular.
I know, but
That's my
I think
problem.
that it will be okay. I think it looks really good.
Right, Chris says it's gonna look really good. Let's hold this. Hold this.
No, look.
Oh no, I can just
I was
set
gonna
it.
say I've got glitter on my hands. So
I can just set it. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see what's about to happen. So I'll explain to you guys a little closer what I'm doing. Okay, so as I was pulling it, I snagged this little piece that was right here and it lifted up and I don't know where it's gone. And it's not gonna be like,
take another piece and put it in there and see what happens.
I'm like, it's not gonna be like the worst thing that ever happened, but I really wanted to like have a definition right there, but it's gonna be a stick. Because the eye needs to be black, but this piece that came up here that shouldn't be black because it's not the same shape as the eye, I just wasn't paying attention. I should have been paying attention. All right, we're going in. So we're gonna do the same thing as I did before, where I tilted to the side. Go this way. Let's see if I can avoid that spot. So this is Anakin, this is our solid black. I'm not doing Vader or anything, I'm just doing, Vader's our holographic. I'm just going in with Anakin, solid black. Yikes. Glitter duster. Glitter duster. Starting to take shape.
That looks amazing.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a lot of black getting contaminated here. So I'll do this. So I am not tapping down on this one. The reason I'm not tapping down is I don't want to smash that black into any of the other colors, because there will still be some little spots where there's some adhesive exposed. And if I tap that down, then that black is going to stick into those spots. But if I just gently place it on top and then glitter duster brush it away, it won't stick. So you can see there's black everywhere, and then I take the gentle glitter duster brush and I'm just going to gently just brush it off. And even along into the white, it's just gently brushes off that white.
That is beautiful.
That was a lot of tedious work, but it ends up being such a pretty result. And then anywhere you have some black there, you can just use a little bit more aggressive tapping. Now, I'm gonna go back in. Oh, that's contaminated anyway. Okay, so now what I was trying to do, I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna pull these leaves. trying to decide if that's weird or not.
It's not weird.
Oh, that's got to be fixed there. Let's
Chris,
see.
what was your third cut? I forget. Oh,
It's the Sailor Moon one.
you know,
We might have to do those tomorrow.
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's only 4.
It's only 4. We've been live for 3 hours. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll do this all night. We'll just sleep in the warehouse.
very, very hot. Alright.
Okay, we're just gonna keep working on our details. So, let's see
The
what
other
we
one
got.
should be pretty quick though.
All right, so I'm gonna pull the skull, the center part. Actually, no, I've got it. Some of the paper stuck down here.
So I can take this off and set it down right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no reason to. I mean, it can just hang there.
Okay.
We've got plenty of turners. I always, the more you fiddle with the cup, the more likely you are to ruin the cup.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I am going to garbage, clean up my station a little bit.
Okay. So now I can see. Detach that sticker. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the big piece. So what am I gonna do the center is? Should I do it as white? Or just leave it white? Put Beau in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is?
The main part.
Like what's currently covered in the paper, yeah?
Yeah,
It looks really good from here in white, so I would
stick it with white.
stick with white.
I like the white
You could
too.
go with chalk or if you wanted to, or paint.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm okay with it being Beau.
Yeah, I think the white.
Oh, that is so pretty.
That was a satisfying peel. Okay, now we can take off all these little teeth that I had to battle with.
I can't make it too easy on you.
Shoot.
Make it a little harder.
I should do it this way.
Thank you, thank you guys. Hi, thank you, Lisa. Hi, thank you guys. It's tedious, but it's going to turn out so pretty. So this is done. You can take like a mandala or a detailed SVG and just cut it out reverse style on the vinyl, or you can buy the double-sided sticky sheets. We have them on our Amazon shopping list. And then if you do it on regular vinyl that you've already got at home, you can literally do this on any vinyl that's colored, and then just use spray adhesive on the back to attach it to your cup. Or you can do the double-sided sticky sheets, which are on our Amazon shopping list, and then it's sticky on the back already. This one I added I went ahead and used spray adhesive. Okay, and then we cut the design out and then slowly peel the design up to reveal what you got left. Now we're gonna go in, put more white on the actual skull itself. Dust it down. Okay, and now we've got the outside edge. Should I do the outside edge in silver, gold? So we'll do the outer edge. Whoop. What What should I do the outside edge in? I could do Keanu, the dark blue.
Ooh, yeah. Which edges are you doing?
This outer, super outer edge. What do you guys think? This,
If you
so,
did a gold,
so if you missed
though.
the very beginning of this tutorial, some people are asking how I did this. So I'm gonna explain what I did on this tumbler if you missed the very beginning of this live. So what I did was I had a white spray painted base tumbler. I then took the decal that we had pre-cut on vinyl. We cut it from the back side. So then on the side that would normally be the shiny part of the glitter, the vinyl of the front, I sprayed spray adhesive on it and just stuck the spray adhesive side straight onto the cup that was painted white. Then I went and used spray adhesive to just carefully spray around the outer edge and around the rest of the tumbler with spray adhesive. And then I put Beau glitter over the top of that, burnished it down, and then I went and started through, and as all the little pieces that were cut, all the little mini little spaces, I went and slowly removed them to expose the sticky side of the decal, and then sprinkled the glitter on it, and then moved through and worked my way all around the cup. You can see the 3 rose colors that I did. I did a blue, yellow, purple, and red. I did 2 colors for the leaves, then the eyes and the skull. And then you just slowly peeled layer by layer by layer and adding each color into each section. Everyone's saying a silver or a gray. Polly.
I think a gold would look great.
Chris feels. Let me think. Silver or gold, guys. Use Lucifer. Oh, well, Lucifer's chunky, so chunky glitters don't work as well on these. You really want to focus on the fines so they get in all the little details.
Oh, do an orange, actually. Because if you do an orange, like a marigold
You
color,
just like rainbow. That makes it a rainbow
No, but
skull.
what it does is it makes it
Red,
cultural.
orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
right? But marigolds are orange, and Dia de los Muertos, like marigolds, are
You
super.
just like rainbows.
I mean, I do, but if you
You want
think
this to be
about
your
it-
new pride cup, and then you're gonna lay claim to it.
No. I have a pride.
Oh,
cup
Renee
that you
says
already
gold.
made me. I think gold.
I'm going over to the glitter wall. Let's see what we got.
Oh,
She's
so
going
good.
to the glitter wall.
Oh, I see it.
What happened? Oh my gosh.
This is what happens when your table's too small. You have to be right.
Oh no.
I'm letting Chris pick. He said orange. I'm going orange.
Well, that's coral.
You will have to deal.
But
This
it's coral. Your oranges are at the bottom.
This is not coral. Coral is more red. But I don't have a solid orange that's fine.
Well, then do a gold.
I don't want a holographic gold, and my favorite gold is holographic. Or chunky. I want, like, if I was gonna do gold, I'd want to do a super yellow gold. So I only have like a champagne gold. I'm doing what I want.
Do what you want.
You
Could use microplate.
can just deal with the coral. All right, we're going this color. Chris says orange, so we're doing it. We're going in. Barb says Alan. You think Alan? Zephyr? Oh, Zephyr would be pretty. Oh, Zephyr would be really pretty. You guys, you're making this very hard.
Very, very
I feel like
difficult.
this step is this is very stressful. I feel like if I make the wrong decision. All right. There's multiple votes for Alan, so we're going with Alan.
Which color is Alan?
Alan is gold.
But he's like a muted gold.
He's a very champagne gold. I
I
don't
would
know.
go Zephyr.
I like Alan though.
I don't
too.
know that I have Zephyr.
Behind you in the white cabinet. I just used them for butter.
Oh yeah, Zephyr will look good. Zephyr is like
Yeah.
chrome. I can't waste Zephyr though, because Zephyr is very expensive. Hold on, I gotta get a piece of parchment paper. So Zephyr is one, if you do, Atreyu, well, Atreyu is too chunky. Zephyr is an extremely expensive glitter that we don't have an extremely expensive price on. So I highly recommend if you like want silver to get Zephyr, because it's very, very expensive for us.
Right,
We
so-
price wise we did not push that price onto you guys. It's the same price as all our fines. Right?
I'm just gonna cut here.
He's the same price as all of
The premium fines.
the
I can just cut here, right? Yeah.
What you doing?
So I have a little extra left over.
You have a lot of extra. You don't need that much extra.
Okay.
I would just give yourself like a 1/4 inch.
Well, I tried to, but it keeps like.
All right, so we're going with Zephyr. Zephyr is our like super prime chrome silver. All right, we're going, committing. I don't want to contaminate. So I'm gonna dust them off over here. You guys are so good at this. I think gold would have been just as pretty, but this looks very good.
I'm struggling.
Beautiful.
I did this as my base for rhinestones, and I don't think I want to put anything over it. Can you see?
That is
Bitty
so
Beau
pretty.
from
It's
there?
so iridescent.
It's Bitty Beau. It's so
That's Bitty Beau?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Bitty Polly.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that looks silver.
Yeah, Bitty
All right, there we go. So now what I'll do is I will spray adhesive this, spray paint over the top of that with clear spray paint to seal that all in. So I gotta save Zephyr, can't waste Zephyr. Like pure silver glitter like that is really expensive. Bye, Ashley. Oh, we're having fun. Chris is about to do a full heat transfer vinyl wrap on his tumbler.
Okay, so that's not bad.
All right, so
See how pretty that is?
I'm gonna clean this up a little bit.
Oh,
I'm missing like a little bit of Beau right there where I didn't get a spray adhesive.
all right, here we go. We're about to do this thing. We're probably gonna jack it up.
So this is the Paper Studio vinyl from Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off today. So Chris saw it. Chris loves it, leave it alone. Chris, love it, leave it alone.
Oh, honey, I haven't done it yet. I only just cut it and wrapped it.
Leave it alone. Don't touch
They're
it.
like, don't even do anything.
Don't
Just.
even think about it.
Hi, Kelly. I know we are live on YouTube for the very first time. So I just showed how to do this glittered skull, hand glittered skull on this tumbler. We've used Beau as our base. Then we've got Beau as our base. We have got Keanu. No, I didn't use Keanu. We used Jamie as the blue. Then we've got Dalton and Max as our greens. Ryker as the beautiful fuchsia color here. Bastian as the yellow, and Brayden as the kind of maroony red. Anakin as the black. Zephyr as the silver. And there we go. So we are going to be able to post this live to YouTube when we're done. So it's going to be a long, tedious, fun live for people to watch, but I hope they enjoy it. We are at almost 2 hours. It's a very long live to watch. All right, so Chris is going to start doing his heat transfer vinyl wrap. So if you missed the very beginning of this one, oh, thank you, Tony, for supporting Service Dogs. Thank you so much. You guys, whenever you guys send us money over when we're live like this, it goes towards our give back initiatives. If you want to hear more about that, you can go to our website, LittleLeeandRose.com or IWantGlitter.com, and you can just go and search Glitter Gives Back. Is that what you have it labeled on the website? Glitter Gives Back?
Wait, this is sticky. This part's sticky.
Yeah. Yes. Don't touch that. Chris, don't touch that.
I don't know what I'm doing. So how do we get that to stay on there then?
With heat. You're gonna take a heat gun.
HTV.
Yeah, it's HTV.
Oh.
So you're gonna take a gun. You're gonna cut this along here. The heat gun is right here. It's easy.
Felt like I thought it was just gonna stick to the cup.
No, that's regular vinyl. You gotta heat this sucker up. All right. Oh, thank you, Mary. So that skull decal is available for sale on the website. Did you put it under today's deals?
I did not.
It's just
No.
under, so it's
You
under
can search
decals, but you can,
skull.
if you can use the search bar on the website, and you can search skull with flowers, and that skull decal will pop up. You just spray adhesive on the back, stick it to your cup, and go to town. It's really fun, and so you can rewatch this live, and the process that I did to get it on the cup, how I glittered the cup to start, and all that. Chris, in the beginning of this live, did this beautiful dragon scale tumbler. Got all the scales on there, cut and colored and stuck on there. This is using a double-sided adhesive sheet.
Which was the easiest thing I have ever done.
What's the other cup I did?
You did your
One.
So your dragons.
your dragon bubble.
Oh yeah, that's one. So I started a dragon tumbler as well, but mine has, I glittered it. I got the vinyl on, I got the glitter on, and that's got to dry, cure up overnight. And he is about to do a full wrap with a heat transfer vinyl. Thank you, Iris. Oh, look at that. It's
Hi,
like a pumping iron. It's a
Iris.
penguin pumping irons. That's really cute.
So should I try and cut this some more, you think? I mean, that's a lot, but I didn't want to.
No, what I would do is I would get it cut down close. I would get your heat transfer started. So this is attached to the
pinned
cup.
down,
It's
yeah.
pinned down. Yep. All right, so I'm going to start. He's going to be working on a full heat transfer vinyl wrap. You have an outlet right here.
Oh,
and
great.
here's your heat. I'm going to try to clean up our space a little bit, guys.
Just trying to blend, put it in.
Iris says, hi, Chris.
Hi, darling.
Chris has come up, I guess, from Beaumont to spend like 5 days with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a good deal.
This is Chris's hot mess. Can I have a baby wipe?
Oh, absolutely.
Chris's hot mess. I'm just gonna clean up around you.
This is why
Oh!
my craft room is a disaster. Okay, so
So what you would want to do first, you don't want to waste this. So trim this piece off.
okay. I feel like that's asking for trouble.
So he's just trimming the vinyl down to start down to the size of his cup. This is just pre-printed vinyl. This is printed HTV vinyl from Hobby Lobby. It's the Paper Studio brand, and it was 40% off today. And he saw it and was like, I gotta have that. So he's making a Sailor Moon tumbler. Who is this one for?
This is for my friend Veronica.
Veronica, you lucky duck.
Well, if it comes out, she'll be a lucky duck. If not,
It's gonna come out. HTV is very easy to use a tumbler. So if you want a full tutorial, I do have a couple of tutorials on how to use HTV on a tumbler, how to make it work. It's very user friendly once you get going. He's gonna do a full vinyl wrap with it. So I do have a tutorial on a full vinyl wrap. I also have a tutorial on just using HTV as elements on your tumbler. But we're gonna do it here, hanging out with you guys.
whew,
So now what I would do is lay it down. Oh, I don't have a ruler right here. Give yourself a straight edge.
I mean, I could take and put it on and then use the
Edger.
the edger on the top.
Yeah, that's
instead
what
of the
I was gonna
bottom. Yeah, let's just do that.
I do know you want to turn this in a little bit. Okay. So it's a little closer to being level,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll be easier with the trimmer. Okay, so what you're gonna do, I'm actually gonna clean this up a little bit because I'm gonna give you this towel so you don't put your hand on the hot surface of that vinyl once you get going. I don't want you to burn yourself. So I always keep a towel handy. It's gonna work like as a hot pad for your hand.
Mm-hmm. I have been on vacation and I have to go back to work. I am so sorry that you have to do that. I am currently on vacation and will have to go back to work eventually too.
I don't know what vacation is.
Not that I'm getting much of a vacation.
I don't know what the word vacation means.
Right. With my students just like constantly.
They said, Chris, you're so glittery. Oh, the phone died. So the live on Facebook is gone. Look at this weird dump bucket.
That's going to be like an alien dump bucket. You know, surprisingly, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's actually really pretty.
Yeah, it's like a... I don't even know what you'd call that color, but it is pretty.
It almost looks chameleon.
Yeah.
Because it's got so many colors in it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to put it on the cup and see what happens. All right, let's give it a cut. Let's save this sucker. I've got some good dump buckets going on.
I've never seen a dump bucket at LittleLee and Rose that didn't come out like super cool.
Oh, I have.
Oh, really? Maybe those just aren't the ones that got given away.
Yeah, those ones went straight in the trash.
Right? Like, well, no.
And then it's really sad when some of them hit the ground and you can't pick them up. I know it's a really pretty color. I kind of want to just ombre it down on a. I would put it on a black base and ombre it down. Maybe I will. All right. So here's your towel.
Okay.
So you're gonna kind of put your hand in it like so you don't burn your hand too. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the tumbler. I would keep this over here because it wraps around. It might get warm. Hold it like this. And you're gonna heat that edge really well, and then you're gonna take your hand and you're gonna, with the towel on top, and you're gonna rub it down and press really hard. Okay.
Okay.
But the towel is gonna keep, because the surface of this will get pretty warm, and so the towel is gonna act like a oven mitt.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. Just gotta make sure and get this at the bottom the way it needs to be.
You're essentially acting as a human heat press.
Yep. Okay, and he's getting that going. I am gonna start showing you guys how to do the mica buff. So I'm gonna show you the different steps to what I do with a mica buff. It's like a mica burnish. My tumbler, we had an issue with the spray paint in our office here. Here's your towel. Because
Well, you took it and I was like, oh, okay.
the freezing temperatures messed up all of our spray paints here. So this spray paint doesn't cure, it doesn't dry, this black one, which is actually a bonus because it's gonna act. Yes, my phone died, so we had to come over here. So this is slightly tacky. The surface of this is a little tacky. You can go.
I didn't want it. I didn't know if it'd be too loud for them
Oh
to
no,
hear
I'm
me.
loud. You know me. So the surface of this is slightly tacky because the spray paint never dried because it's humid here. Oh, Iris goes, Summer, you took his towel. So I'm going to use our Yas Queen selection. It's our rainbow mica powder bundle, and it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I am going to burnish it down over this tumbler, and I'm going to start with red. Thank you, Cassie. So I am going to open my red. I need a baby wipe actually when you're in the hand there. I'm gonna reach over you and grab the baby wipes. So you wanna have, when you're working with the different colored micas, you wanna have a baby wipe ready so that you can clean your finger in between colors so you don't contaminate your baby wipe. So you don't contaminate your mica powders. I'm very hopeful that some people, when they rewatch this replay, that they hold on to this point when we start teaching the new stuff. Because if they could survive the last 45 minutes of us doing the last one. Yes, Becky.
So now it'll.
Yep, now it'll adhere, but you want to press. Yeah, I told you, use the towel.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was like
rub
on.
with the towel.
I want it to
rub,
be.
press it with the towel and rub. Go while it's still warm. You gotta get it, otherwise if it cools down while it's not attached. There you go. All right, so I am going to take my finger, tap it in, put the red on there, and burnish it down. You can burnish mica powder onto a surface just like you would glitter. Now I'm just doing this on the spray paint, but normally I use spray adhesive, but this one doesn't need spray adhesive because the paint is still slightly tacky because it just didn't cure. As you can see that we have some issues with the paint. I need to just replace all my paint, but I don't ever have time to go buy all new paint. And we have a ton of paint in this warehouse. So I'm just massaging it down, rubbing it in a circular motion, just like you would with glitter. To get a little ombre on the colors. See how I'm going overlapping just a little bit and kind of getting outside the edges just a tiny bit. And that's gonna help it ombre from one color to the next. So I've got my red down. I'm gonna clean off my finger. So you see that, because it's got that black background, you see how it gets that almost chameleon shimmer effect? All right, so now I'm gonna switch to the orange. You guys are amazing. We've got $123 for service dogs so far today. All right, so now I've got my orange. Let my finger dry a little bit. And we're gonna go tap, tap. So this rainbow mica bundle is under Yas Queen, Y-A-A-S. And we're going to go in and do the orange. I'm tapping because it gets under my fingernail. And so I tap it to get the, because if not, you will accidentally move your fingernail and it will fly off your fingernail and get, like, contaminate other parts of your cup. So I tap to make sure there's none stuck under my fingernail.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yep. I don't know why it doesn't show us our comments until I touch it.
That's weird. We have 135 people in here.
I know! Pretty cool. Hi, guys! If you are just joining us and watching us and you are not part of our Facebook group, I highly recommend you joining our Facebook group. We are super active in that group. We'd love to hear from you, share, show us what you're making. Newbies to super experienced tumbler makers, we're all in there together. If you have questions, please ask them. It's a great place to learn and show off what you're doing and learn what to do and get inspired by new ideas. We're a super active group. I'm live almost every day during the week. Some days I miss because I've got triplets and my kids and my husband, and life gets a little crazy. But I'm live pretty much every day during the week, sometimes on the weekends. My moderators go live and teach and do education on all different types of things. We have a bunch of competitions and battles that we do that are for all skill levels. You can be from your first cup you've ever made, or you've been doing this for years. Have I ever done an acrylic paint pour? Karen, yes, I have. I was the very first person ever on YouTube to do an acrylic paint pour skin on a tutorial. And put it on a tumbler. So if you look up on LittleLee and Rose and you go down and you look up, what is the title of that one? How to make a marble tumbler? Or is that acrylic skin?
I would have to look. I feel like you say acrylic skin.
Yeah.
Goucha.
Yep. Yes, I have. So I've done, if you look back, I've done a couple really creative acrylic pour on my tumblers. Just regular pours, and then like I said, I did the one where I poured onto and made a skin and had all the beautiful cells, and I put it onto a tumbler as well. But yes, I've done quite a few. I was the one who did the first. Look at me. See, now I have no problem flexing. I did a dirty pour, wood grain dirty pour, and taught you guys how to mix your colors to make it look like a wood grain on your dirty pour. That is on YouTube. That was probably almost 2 years ago now.
Nice. You have another one coming soon too.
Yep. And we're working on a really cool dirty pour right now. Pamela Aver says, Chris, that's beautiful.
Well, thank you. You're beautiful. Oh.
Don't
was
touch
hot.
don't touch the hot end.
Was it hot?
You touched the tip of the hot heat gun.
Oh yeah. People,
That's like
Surprise.
it's like putting your face on a car muffler.
Right.
after it's been-
there are some people who get burn marks on their legs and stuff.
But yes, if you want to catch up and do some dirty pours on your tumblers, check out the rest of our YouTube channel. I've got over 100 YouTubes out there. I started a couple years ago now, teaching you guys how to do all this stuff. All right, cleaned your finger. Moving on to green. So we've got red, orange, yellow.
That's interesting. Gonna have to figure out how to do that.
I'm gonna see if I can pull YouTube up on my computer and see the comments better because with the phone, guys, we can see your comments, but I have to keep probably closer to 200. That's probably true. I am actually probably closer to 200. Oh, there we are, live now. That's fun. Okay, see if I can see the comments. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is much better. I should have done this from the very beginning. See, we're learning things, guys. This is our first live on YouTube. This is super fun.
It's really cool because when you do live on YouTube later.
We have 4 thumbs down. I wonder who that could be.
No.
I told you guys.
Disappointed.
They're so disappointed that we're live
Can they replay
teaching
this?
for free. Yes, it will
Yeah.
be saved to the.
So then they can do what I did in the very beginning and watch it on double time speed. And
Yeah.
they can get the whole thing watched quickly.
Yep.
You can't do that on Facebook, which is a bummer.
How's the HTV sticking, Chris? They said.
Oh, it is actually going really well. I am very surprised. Like, I feel like I'm actually good at this.
Yeah. HTV is very, very, very awesome on a cup. It's a way to do a cheat peekaboo because you can just use glitter HTV and cut out your shape and then put it on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would never know.
The metallic is much more forgiving too than vinyl.
So, Cassie Rose, the mermaid scale mold that I use is actually from Hobby Lobby. It's in the cake department of Hobby Lobby. I know, that's what I told him. He's supposed to be using the towel like an oven glove, Denise.
Well, it's not hot right now.
Kim, this is not a new bundle, but if you haven't seen it on the website, this is Yas Queen, YAAS QUEEN. It's Yas Queen. Look,
Yas Queen.
Mr. Fields.
Aw, that's my favorite color.
I know. That's why it's called Mr. Fields. This one's named after Chris. Mr. Fields.
You make me
The
cry.
whole bundle is named after Chris.
Oh, that's right. The whole bundle is named Mr.
It's a
Fields.
peacock bundle.
Yeah, it's a peacock bundle.
I'm gonna cry on camera.
Oh, I know. We're like, oh, those are peacock
assumed
colors.
you already knew.
No, I don't think I've ever told him. I just
No.
named it after you because he loves peacocks and
I
it's a peacock
love
colors.
peacocks are my favorite.
And then the micas themselves are named after queens. Like
Yeah.
Elizabeth
Oh, I love that.
was Elizabeth. Now I'm gonna have to look at them.
Oh, this is Elizabeth.
Oh,
I got Elizabeth.
yeah.
So this is the Yas Queens bundle that I'm using. All the rainbows.
Those are really pretty too.
So I'm going to show you kind of how to make the ombre go a little bit on these too in a minute as I go. I'm just getting the main color down on the cup, and then we're going to go in and fiddle with it a little bit more. Yeah, Pam, these are absolutely stunning. They're so bright. And you can do them on a light color base or dark color base, and it just has a different look for each color base you use. Bye, Jade. Oh yeah, I definitely can see comments much better over now. Now guys, remind me if I ever go live on YouTube to just put you guys on my computer, because I can see comments much better. And you can see as it sticks to the cup, it pulls away from the plastic. All right, so there's red, orange, yellow, green, blue. But you see how important this guy is? You just gotta clean your finger off.
So we're getting to the point now where it's going to be.
So Katie, I have, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So now that you've got it tacked down, you can actually see where to cut now.
Sort of.
Yep.
So should I just take an X-Acto knife and?
Do you want me to do it? your face, you didn't look so confident there. So Katie, at one point when I was growing up, we had 36 peacocks on our property.
What?
Peacocks are cool.
My favorite.
Oh, this is not the purple I wanted. I wanted the pure purple. Hold on.
Actually, will you hand me? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my X-Acto. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I think it's next to the Loctite.
I put it over there because it was a bare knife and I couldn't find the cap. All right, sorry, I had to look for, that's not the purple I wanted. I thought that was my pure purple. That's like the shimmery purple. Like not shimmery, it's like a flaky purple. Purple flake.
Oh man, I got
No, it's right. No, I think this will work. I've got Ellen. But see, that one's almost a little thicker. It's almost like a flake.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see it a little better now that I've.
This is better. There we go. Did we have a lot of snakes on our property growing up? Yes. I grew up in the absolute boonies. So. Our big male was King Tut, was his name.
Your big male snake?
No, our big male peacock.
Oh. I think you named the snakes on your property?
Oh my gosh, Tammy Wade said, score with your nail first, and then that's what you did.
I did.
Do you like how I tapped you in the arm while you were working with an X-Acto?
Right.
Oh, I can do the sound of a peacock almost dead on, like the sound.
Ooh.
We're on YouTube, it's different.
Okay.
We don't have rules on YouTube. There's no rules on YouTube. Iris, I believe it. We have tried to organize my glitter here even better and better and better. Like we're constantly working on it. And Christina's like, yeah, we're just gonna have to start a whole nother wall. Like I'm gonna have to have my sub box wall and then my open stock wall.
It is impossible to put the sub boxes.
Oh,
in
Tammy says do the sound. It's really loud. I don't know how to do it quiet.
Well, peacocks aren't quiet, so.
They are or are not?
Are not.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Everybody get your ears ready.
They're loud.
All right, plug your ears if you don't want to hear the peacock. It's very loud. Why am I so, I will sing on camera. Why do I feel self-conscious about doing the peacock noise?
Have you
I'm
done it in a
literally
while?
singing like an idiot. Huh?
Have you done it in a while?
Oh yeah, I do it all the time because I do it with the girls. I can also do a monkey really well. And we go to the zoo, and I'll do it at the zoo, and all the birds go nuts, like because they have a tree of like natural birds. All right, it's so loud. That's why I feel weird doing it in the
You have to
building.
be so loud. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go pack up.
Oh, dang
You
it.
need to be super weird in front of Chris. You don't have to be super weird.
Well, it's not.
Look,
I don't
look
want
what I
it to-
did.
I know you don't
It's all right. Squish when you're heating it up. Push because it'll flex a little.
Okay.
All right. Here. That's a peacock. Almost dead on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then here's my monkey.
That's pretty good.
Okay, there's my peacock and my monkey.
Best job ever. My job.
What does your boss do today? Oh, she's screaming like a peacock.
Monkey, sit down.
They're like alarm systems because when people would drive up and they would shut their car doors, they would all go bananas.
We had a wild one on the hill back in
So as you're doing it, you're like
And
this.
I'm gonna do the edge real quick on the bottom.
Yeah, but when this part right here, you don't want to fuss with this one because this is going to be your tricky side because it's farther apart.
Yeah.
You actually want to push and like rub it together as much as you can while you're heating it up.
Okay.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Look at there's poly dust. This is the new. Is this on the website yet?
No, it's going Monday.
Okay, this goes up Monday. This is our little wine bottle keychain, and it has poly dust on it.
I just burnished it into the mold
Yeah.
and then did that's UV resin.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
That's so cool. It makes your eyes so happy.
Oh, Lacey's 2-year-old just mimicked me. That's awesome.
Ava calls him.
The memorial sale will start on Friday night at 5 when I go live, and then it will close on Monday night at midnight.
The end of Memorial Day. All right, I'm gonna go home and actually do some computer work since I forgot my computer at home. Whoa, I almost hit my head on this.
All right, so in between here, you want to go in between, clean your hand off, and then start over with each color, and you're just going to massage and do your burnishing down the edge of each color, the seam of each 2 colors, and that's going to kind of blend that line really nice and blended. Now it depends on what you're going to do with this cup, whether you need to do this or not. If you're doing it as a peekaboo and you're not going to notice the blended edges, you don't have to do this. I'm going to be doing this as a peekaboo, but I just want to show you guys kind of the technique of ombreing these micas together. You just kind of get right on the edge and just do the burnish circular motion. There it is. It's all right. This one
That
works.
does look really nice though.
It's not as bright.
Alright,
So then you get the one, and then clean your finger, and then go to the next one. Okay, and the same thing. I'm just going to go right along the edge of these 2 colors. Everyone says you're doing a good job, Chris.
Except there's a hole. There's a gap.
That's all right. It happens.
Yeah, but I didn't.
That's when you just say, "Happy birthday to
I didn't want the
you."
gap.
Happy birthday. We can put rhinestones down the seam.
Okay.
Rhinestone the seam. Only happy accidents over here, guys.
That's why
Chris
I tell
is-
everybody I am not good at this. Like,
Chris is doing a full heat transfer vinyl wrap on the tumbler. Kirsten says, "I need to be your friend, Chris." So he just did. So this is the transfer tape of the heat. Here, do it where they see you on camera. So he used a heat gun, and this is heat transfer vinyl. He wrapped the tumbler, heated it with a heat gun, pressed it down with his hand in a towel. Now he's pulling away the carrier sheet. You got a little spot right here that needs to be heated, right along there. I could see that it lifted a little bit when you peeled it. So you want to heat it up and press it again, just to make sure, so you don't get any lifting when you go to. So this is Paper Mart, Paper Studio vinyl from Hobby Lobby. We were there today, and they had their vinyl at 40% off, and he loved this vinyl. So, and I said, well, I'll show you how to do a wrap with it. So that's what he's doing. He's doing a heat transfer vinyl wrap. I'm doing a mica burnish. I'm using the Yas Queen mica bundle from the website, and I am burnishing on a beautiful rainbow. That's right, I did make you a pride cup.
you did. It was the beautiful. I use it every day. You know that?
Kay says, you're doing a great job. It looks good. So try to lift. Did you see how it had a little ripple? So try to peel back and stretch.
That is not peeling back very
It
well.
will.
It's gonna tear.
It's going. It'll stretch. It's got some give in it because it's designed to be on clothes that can be stretched. There you go. So hold it. Put your hand in your towel and hold it down with your towel hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, hold on.
And hold. There you go. Well, Amber, that's my job. It's literally my job to get you guys to make awesome cups. Isn't that a fun job? Come on, guys, do it. Do it. So this is, like I said, this is the Yas Queen collection of our vinyl. Our mica powders. You can find it on the website, iwantglitter.com, and just search YAAS. It will pop right up. Ooh, my hands are a little bit damp. And I'm just burnishing along the crease to blend the two colors together. You can always go in where if it looks like there's shallow color and not enough, you can go back in. You can, but you don't really need to, Jen. Because what you do is you just start one edge and you get it tacked down, and then you just slowly work your way around the cup, and you don't really need any extra adhesive once you get that first tack. So I'm just going back in. There's some shallow spots of orange here. Woo. Oh, Mary Jane. Ouch. Okay, oh, what you guys can't see, I'm taking my duster brush and I'm just going and dusting off any excess. That's gonna make it super shiny. For some reason, the excess dulls the shine just a little bit, so you want to just take your duster brush. It's a very, very soft duster brush. Again, these are on our website, and just gently and get any of the excess off. This is one of our skinny, pre-sanded skinny straights. So this is a straight, but because the pattern is like repetitive, it didn't matter whether it was going to be a straight or a regular standard skinny. But yeah, this happens to be a standard. A straight. All right, so what you would do with this next is go ahead and spray clear coat spray paint over the top. My other tumbler that I'm going to show you guys, I actually put gold, and I used the gold mica powder from our mica bundle on the website, and I put mica powder on the butt, and this is the cup under epoxy. So here it is, pre-epoxy. I've already had this one set ready to go for today. So this is pre-epoxy. What you would do is put a couple layers of clear, shiny, clear glossy spray paint over the top. That's gonna really make that color pop out. Okay, then you're gonna let that spray paint dry completely, and you're gonna put it under epoxy, and you're gonna get to this stage. So the next layer of epoxy, I mixed equal parts. I used 30 grams of epoxy on my coats of epoxy to make sure I get a nice, clean, smooth surface, especially if you're working with chunky glitters. I always do flood coats on my chunky glitters, so I only have to do less coats. So there, oh, I got it ready for you, Mary Jane. I'm prepared. So you can see this is one coat of epoxy. So now what I'm gonna do with this is the peekaboo. Now you guys probably saw this if you, did you burn yourself?
Not horribly.
Not horribly, just a small maiming. Okay, so this is, sorry, I'm cleaning off my hand. I don't wanna make a big mess of the cup here. Touch your cold cup. Chris, don't touch that. Use your towel.
Well, you know,
Nobody listens to me.
Well,
it's almost
so-
like I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know what I'm doing, but
well-
nobody listens.
well, no, but I was having trouble because I couldn't see the pushing the pieces together, so I just had to sacrifice, you know, for beauty.
Yeah. Can I have the tape? The big roll of tape?
Yeah, just give me a sec. I was gonna finish cooling my fingers.
All right, so now we're gonna do this into a peekaboo. So you guys have seen me do this with Enchanted Fairy mica powders. What we do is we take this and then we put our peekaboo glitter, our peekaboo design vinyls down on top of this, and then we're gonna epoxy, and then we're gonna glitter over the top of this. So, let me see, we got a time check here. 5:24. We might have to do this on tomorrow's live because it's 5:24. We're diving out early today. I told my husband we'd all go out to dinner, and because I've been home at like 9 o'clock each day this weekend.
Okay, so it turned out pretty good. Even the bottom,
A
like,
little working. So what he did, so let me kind of walk you guys through what happened. When he put it on, he cut the line,
just a little
and
short.
he was a little shy. And I was saying you can actually stretch HTV a little bit. It has some give in it because it's designed to like go on t-shirts and stuff, so it'll have a little bit of flex to it. So he peeled it back a little. I said, peel it back. He's like, oh, and I was like, slow and steady. Peel it back a little bit and just stretch it towards, and he was able to do that and get it stretched towards, and he was able to fill in that gap. Oh, Alyssa, glad to have you. It has been very fun hosting you guys on YouTube. So we will be live again tomorrow. Oh, these are going to be his decals. He's going to be putting this guy on the bottom, and this is along the top. It's going to be a Sailor Moon tumbler, and then where'd the eyeballs go?
The eyeballs are right here.
Oh, and then we got the Sailor Moon eyes. If you guys saw the Snapchat where I did the Sailor Moon earrings, he's got the Sailor Moon eyes ready to go. We're not sure what we're going to do with them, but he's going to put them somewhere.
So I think what I want to do is that one piece of glitter is just bothering me. Is put the Sailor Moon this way, like probably over the seam, and then put the eyes
Eyeballs.
like above it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, eyeballs
Yeah.
above it. Yep. So this is just a full heat transfer vinyl wrap, pattern vinyl from Hobby Lobby that we grabbed today. So that makes the glittering and pattern easy. How awesome is that? Right? And so tomorrow we will jump right off from this point with me. We will work on the dragon tumbler that I started. We will work on Chris's dragon tumbler that he started. He's doing the cardstock scales. I am doing vinyl and bubble method scales.
In case you didn't see it earlier.
Yeah. And I've already forgot all the tumblers that I worked on.
You did
I
the
did.
skull.
That's right. So then I couldn't see it. It was behind the thing. So I did the hand
Just
glitter
gorgeous.
detailed skull. We started that today. So if you want to see any of these in replay, I'm going to be saving this video. Will be saved on our YouTube channel, LittleLee and Rose. Should show up as the most current video. So there you go. This decal is available on the website. Oh, I almost made a mess. That soapy water is floating around. It's going to make a mess. This was a mica buff. Right down onto that. We started it. I had one ready to go to show you what it looks like under epoxy. It's super bright and beautiful. We're going to turn this into a peekaboo. We're going to be using the fairy and butterfly decals. These are available for sale on the website. It comes with 2 fairies and a ton of butterflies for the set. So these are in the decal section. You just look up fairy or enchanted fairy. Oh my gosh, 1:30. Oh my gosh, Sharon, it's 1:30 in the morning in Bulgaria. Yes, we will be live again this week with Chris. We're going to be doing a live series on YouTube, so you guys can be able to watch this YouTubes in order so that you can keep up with what we're doing, because we're going to be doing a lot of cups. We are literally working on 6 cups while they're live. Chris is doing 3. I am doing 3.
We can add more tomorrow. Who knows?
You never
we don't
know
even
with
know.
us.
We don't know.
So if you were just joining us and you've never seen us before, and you're just checking